guys! Welcome back to Tales of Throssia! Woo! Hey guys! Spirits. Welcome back to Tales of Throssia! Of the past. Oh wow, there's a bit of an echo in here. That's kind of exciting.
We're over the main speaker here.
Sweet delay. All right.
It's just looping on itself over and over again.
We're going to give it a second.
It's just looping on itself over and over again.
We're going to give it a second. Mute my Twitch. No.
Looping on itself over and over again.
We're going to give it a second.
It sounds like we're having fun at a party right now.
It's pretty
Like
good.
people normally do on a Friday night.
Yeah, when that happens on the other one, it's usually something from Steve's laptop. That's all I know.
Okay. That's better. At least for us.
One time.
We all
Steve, we
remember
love
it.
you.
I'm thinking of like 3 times.
It was like you count every time.
Oh, man. Okay, so thanks, guys. Sorry about that. Quick announcements. First of all, thank you for being here. You guys are
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you,
Yeah.
best friends.
Hi.
I hope you're excited to have a good time, to maybe win some fun stuff, because, we're going to be giving away some Amazon gift cards. But first, the business. We're going to be doing...
Go on.
I gotta look at the messages they sent me really quick.
What's
This is my first time with official messages.
Who?
The pronunciation is.
Of course, Wednesday night, Tales of Throssia, other group,
House
group
Divided.
Steve,
Group
House
2.
Divided, yes. Fantastic show. Please go check them out. They're also doing fantastic giveaways. That's going to be also here, twitch.tv/thehive collaborative. At 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So tune in for more exciting stuff there. Also, to my gothic, dark-hearted, spooky friends, Poe Night is going to be airing October 31st. Again, same Hive channel. We're going to have an ad for that during the intermission for more information, so keep a grisly one eye out for that. And then we have an upcoming Kickstarter for Season 4 of Enter the Hex.
What?
Yeah! So I actually I'm friends with a few people involved with that on Instagram, and they had a meeting for that today. And it's looks like it's going to be super fun and exciting. So
That's pretty cool.
keep your eyes, again, those same spooky, grisly eyes peeled. You don't have spooky eyes. I think you have very nice eyes.
Stop peeling your eyes.
If I were to peel them, they'd be pretty spooky.
This is true. All right. So now let's talk about the thing I know you're here for, is the giveaways. So, as was promised in all of my Facebook and Instagram posts, we are giving away potentially 2 Amazon gift cards tonight. So here's how it's going to work. What we're going to do right now, I think, is we're going to have you guys in the chat. Just get your chat fingers ready. Guess who is going to roll the first natural 20 of the night. Now, here are the people you can select before you send a name in. We got Misty. We got Phil.
All right.
You'll notice that we're down a person. We'll get to that in a second. We've got Ken.
Which I'm due for.
Yes. Please.
Well overdue.
Please play Anna.
Now, tonight we do not have Frankie Stonefish, played by the illustrious Nathan Agel. Rest in peace. No, he's fine. He just can't be here with us tonight because he's out of town. Doing something fun, something like a wedding maybe or something like that. Not
boring.
his. But yeah, so instead I'll be role-playing for him. So you can still select Frankie Stonefish if that's what you want to do. Again, my natural 20 as the DM person will just count for him. You cannot guess for me, so I'm sorry. However, if you correctly guess the first natural 20 of the first half, your name will be entered into a drawing of whoever else guessed that name, and then we will perform a drawing, if you will. Drawings.
He would show the drawing.
For a $25 Amazon gift card that could potentially
I don't know what
be
that
yours.
was.
So,
That was gold.
again, keep an eye out for that. If nobody guesses right
We
in the
get it.
first half,
We share
no,
it.
you silly
Floor
bitch.
tacos.
Instead, what will happen is we're going to roll it over. So in the second half,
Roll
that
it
amount
over.
will go roll it over, and that amount will go up to $50 because we're also giving away. If it gets given away in the first half, we're going to do a second one at the second half. Again, $25. Same rules apply. We'll invite you to chat over. So go ahead and get those names in now if you haven't already. Yeah, we'll give you a few seconds to do that while we start recapping.
Darcy, I just noticed what his shirt says,
Oh, yeah.
and I can't help but feel like that's a little foreboding.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys not see this? This is
No.
great.
Can you stand up so they can see it?
I hope
The
you guys
audience
can
see
see this
that.
on the chat. It
It's
says
adorable
it's like
chibi
such a
animals.
beautiful little Lisa Frank pattern shirt, and it says everything dies. So
Or turns into a dark form of their entity self.
just a reminder. Yep. Also, shout out to Darcy who brought me a kombucha this evening.
Bribe your DMs.
Yes,
Shamelessly and excessively.
she gets a point of inspiration for doing that. Everybody had a chance to bring me one. She was the only one that took me up on it.
Because
So
I've got 5 hit points and I'm on the back of a giant evil elk.
I think it's fair.
I think it's fair.
I think it's fair.
yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, so while I'm opening this, you guys get those names in. We're going to get started here in a second while we remind you of what happened last time
Oh boy.
on Tales of Throssia. Last time, you guys sort of invaded the camp of Apex in the Free Forest, starting as a bit of a scene, a bit of a ruckus. You did manage to get the drop on the majority of the people there and brutally murdered most of them. Phil turned into a bear, bit into someone, and just like threw his corpse onto another guy who crumpled under the weight.
Just doing what bears do.
Just
Yeah,
doing bears
that's
do.
honestly-
Bears in the woods.
Bears being
Murder.
In addition to that, Ken popped your head into the tent of what appeared to be Spot, the leader, maybe quote unquote, of Apex's tent, and saw that he was in there with a little drunken halfling man who looked kind of important. Spot took this man and vamoosed out of the tent and got away from you guys while his men tried to take care of you, but you very much took care of them in quick fashion. And then you progressed onwards toward the true objective for the evening, which was finding these other carts and the ballistas to which they were headed. So you guys kind of in succession navigated through various means to the different ballistas.
By
Managed-
navigated, you mean run into all the traps.
Run into all the traps, get poisoned by arrows.
Because we
and-
misunderstood that river.
yeah, the
Just
river.
follow the river.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
You got it now, though.
We got it
you
now.
understand.
We got it
We
now.
got it.
You managed to take out one of the ballistas quite well. You managed to even shoot a guy off of the cliff face with one of those ballista arrows.
That was good.
That was
thinking.
pretty
That
amazing.
was really good thinking.
Oh yeah.
And then you thought maybe you took care of another one. You started a fire to let it burn. You just gotta let it burn. And then you kind of took off to take care of some of the other ones. But you realized that the Apex people were communicating with each other through these symbols in their cloaks. You grabbed one of them so you could try and do the same and maybe throw them off. But they didn't trust anybody at that point. So as you guys were making your way through, you got to the third ballista as things were starting to heat up. You took out the third one, and then due to a large thunder wave summoned by Phil, you guys roused the spirit of the forest, Alfrey, who was preceded by this beautiful white owl that flew out. Keep on doing this tonight, so be prepared for a lot of like hand gestures, guys.
I love it.
And then, as he very gently drank from the river, the ballista that you thought you had destroyed and the fourth ballista, which you hadn't quite gotten to yet, started to fire upon him. You guys did your best to try and stop these arrows, and it helped quite a bit. Unfortunately, after a few blows, Alfrey did begin to transform from his beautiful giant elk self into a sort of nightmarish-looking creature. Upon Alfrey's back, currently, is Kin and Frankie Stonefish. Phil is up on one of the ledges still, and you are actually entangled with a few of the Apex individuals at this site. So
Wasn't I headed towards the Apex
you were headed
people?
towards him, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All
Because
right.
he was like, I need something.
Sweet. So let's go ahead and get this set up, shall we? So this is essentially what we're looking at here.
I'm a tiger, by the way.
I'm a tiger.
Yeah, just for heads up, I'm a tiger.
Can you say that one more time?
I'm a tiger.
Thank you.
No, I don't have a tiger, but I do have a lion. Will that suffice?
Oh man.
At least you're not
yeah,
a bear.
that'll
Oh
work.
my.
Oh my!
I got those are the top 3: lions, tigers, and bears.
Oh my! All right, cool. And then we got. Where did my other guys go? I think somebody took them from me.
No.
Okay,
I'm not gonna die.
that's all right. We'll go ahead and make do. So we've got
She's not gonna die. She's not gonna die.
3 people here,
We'll make sure.
and then the 4th person.
I mean, I'm the
here.
healer. I should make sure of that.
Yeah, you
And then we've
I
got
Mary.
Misty as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is this you,
If
Misty?
need 'em, let
That's
know.
me.
There you are.
We'll probably have to like
Going
force
into the
feed
battle.
someone at some point.
Then,
Eat the furry.
Wouldn't be my first time.
now I don't have a nightmare giant elk miniature.
Oh man, I was really
So
But-
I swung by the store earlier and got something else that we'll
Oh no.
have to make do.
Oh.
Yes.
I think you guys will enjoy it though.
Please.
It's pretty good. Let me make sure I take the tag off of it here before we get started.
I like where this is going.
But yeah, I think you
You
guys
know,
will
if
enjoy
we
this.
didn't
Not a
have
sponsor. Not a sponsor.
a fabulous miniature, I think the game would be kind of stagnant.
Oh wow! So there we go. This is going to be
my God.
Alfred tonight. Kind of
Okay.
cosmic looking,
That's
right?
pretty good.
Yeah,
like it.
pretty good, pretty good.
I'm really
So there we go.
It's actually like perfect.
That's
Yeah, like as far as
fantastic.
size comparison goes,
Yeah.
it's like kind of right on the money.
And if it
way
wasn't
cheaper,
evil yet.
Thanks, generic craft store.
Thank you, Generic Craft Store,
Mm-hmm.
for your
Generic
not
Craft Store.
sponsorship.
Not a sponsorship of generic craft store.
But if there are any generic craft stores who do want to sponsor us, please
Let us
reach
know.
out.
Give us a ring.
Because then we've also got Frankie.
Hey.
Let's see if I can balance you guys up on here.
But if you fall, you take massive damage.
Oh no. Okay, is it like it's a d6 per 10 feet?
Yes,
right,
1d6
fall
per
damage?
10 feet.
Okay,
of
so
fall
like
damage.
most I get 12 and I just die.
Not die, just unconscious die.
I'm close to dying.
Okay, all right.
Just nice.
Like
So-
next to a creature that does massive damage against prone creatures.
That would be awful.
So what I'm going to need you guys to do is roll some initiative for me,
I
please.
knew it.
Okay.
I was hoping not. I was hoping.
You were
Max,
hoping, I know.
that we would just be like, all right, well that happened. Let's go back home.
Okay.
Ah, shucksy doodles. We'll try again next time.
This always happens,
Frankie.
doesn't it?
That always happen.
Okay, so let's see here. Let me go ahead and get my sheet up. I'll get Frankie down here first.
And Frankie's at 12 hit points?
Frankie is at 24
Oh,
hit
he's
points.
I'm at
He's-
12.
Yeah, he's
I'm
at 12.
Well,
You're-
I'm technically I'm at 37.
Yeah, you're at 12 when you
As
get
a
to your
tiger.
fill form.
Need to remind
Okay,
everyone
so
that I am a tiger currently. I know it shows as a lion on the board. It's false. I'm a tiger.
Okay, Frankie got an initiative of 5. Sorry, Frankie.
Well, shucks.
I'm 4, so.
Okay, are you really?
Yep,
All
back on
right,
track
Kin's
with the
at
bad
4. Misty, what have you got?
13.
13. Okay. And Phil?
21.
Okay. Not too shabby.
Yeah.
And Alfred is sitting at a pretty. Okay. All right. So, to kind of set the scene here, again, we've got this beautiful meandering river that is kind of flowing through this forest as the sun is beginning to sort of show its appearance in the sky. Not directly, but that like it's turning from that dark black to sort of like that, you know, midnight blue color as you can tell that dawn is approaching. You can see that a lot of the fur and bits of Alfred have kind of sloshed off onto this little beach here, creating sort of a guck and a muck, right? Yeah, it's pretty gross. You are kind of sitting on top of his rib cage. Inside of him appears to be like swirling spirals of galaxies and stars. You think you see like a meteor shoot through for a second. His skull completely exposed and these large horns kind of bony now sticking out of the top of his head. Towards the back, we still have, I believe, a fog cloud that's kind of been placed back, kind of sitting where I am. just transformed into a tiger. Phil, you are charging through these bushes here towards this small gathering where Misty is currently engaged with 3 of the members of Apex. And you may remember that they were just told to pack up and get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
okay. So they're not attacking anybody right now?
Not right now. They were just shooting at Alfrey.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see what they do when we get to their turn.
Yep, that's right. And so
I would like them to leave, but
I would prefer them to leave.
that's what you would like, huh? All right. So that being the case, that is going to bring us to the top of initiative with Phil.
Okay, so what can I get with 40 feet of
With
movement?
40 feet of movement, so each of these squares is 5. We've got this guy right here to help me out.
So fancy.
Basically, I
Oh,
want
like right here.
right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oops. And then you gotta go all the way
All
back across the river.
world.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Could I want for my next turn to be in a straight line of one of these guys in case they do something,
Okay.
so that I can pounce them.
Perfect.
Is there a way to be in front of them, and how far away would I be if I did that? I know I'm asking for a lot here now, but
So are you thinking like if you were to dash, kind of like where would that put you for your
yeah, 'cause
action?
I'm not going to take an action this
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So if that would put you at another 40 feet essentially.
So if I was on the
Yeah.
on the left of Misty,
Yeah.
I'd be cool with that.
Yep. So you could get sort of like down over here if you wanted to.
Yeah, okay, let's do
Is that good?
instead. Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Awesome. Anything else? Bonus actions?
That no.
Cool. All right. So tearing across the earth with your tiger paws, you brush past Misty, kind of edging the edge of the cliff there, skidding around. You kind of draw down, getting in that like cat mode pounce, you know, where you put your head down and stick your butt in the air and shake it
Yeah.
around a little bit.
You know it well.
You're getting ready. Okay. Awesome. And that's actually going to bring us
Part of
to
being a female.
Alfrey's turn.
Oh Lord.
So first,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
see what happens here.
Crap.
Takes
Okay.
another drink of water.
So you see that
He's a thirsty boy.
out of the kind of gook that's splashing around here on the beach.
Wait, what?
This big black structure kind of starts to emerge as it reaches up these tendrils,
He doesn't need minions.
kind of like wrapping up around his legs a little bit and then
Oh.
letting
It's got
go. It's this
dander.
like writhing mass. It almost looks sentient in the way that it's moving. And then Alfrey is going to try to buck you two off, you and Frankie off.
course.
So I'm gonna need a strength saving
Okay.
throw to see if you can stay on top.
Can I roll for him?
For Frankie?
Yeah.
Sure, go for
We'll
it.
switch
I've
off.
got his
Is that
stats
cool,
right
guys?
here.
Men behind the curtains.
Okay,
Here we go.
14.
14
Oh, I shouldn't do this. 8 plus whatever his thing is.
plus a strength save, which is 3.
Sweet.
That's an 11, I
11.
believe.
That's above a 10.
All right. You manage just barely to grip onto the spine, kind of holding on to a few of those bony parts. As Frankie, however, unfortunately not seeing this coming, is tossed
Oh no.
off,
Sorry, Frankie.
Onto the
I
ground.
will stop rolling for you.
falling prone and taking 10 fall damage.
Oh yikes.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Okay. All right. Perfect. And then that is actually going to be the extent of his turn. So that is going to bring us then to Misty.
Okay. Do I have any indication of whether these guys are intending to run or to put up a fight around this ballista?
So they've seen this tiger kind of come around the corner here. They see you approaching, and you've kind of been engaged with them already a bit. It looks like they are. It looks like they're kind of torn. They're not sure if they should just try to flee or if they should try and maybe use the ballista to protect themselves. It looks like they're kind of torn in between that. You're not quite sure what they're going to do. You could
Okay.
use an action to try and determine that if you'd like.
Good thing I'm so persuasive.
a -2 to charisma for those watching at home.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love
yeah.
that.
But you know, Misty doesn't know that.
Don't tell Misty.
So yeah, Misty's gonna look these guys in the eye, and he's gonna say, either help us take this thing down before it kills innocent people, or get out of here so we can do it ourselves. Okay?
All right. Is this going to be persuasion or intimidation?
I don't know. Let's do persuasion.
All right, let's do it. You're making a solid plea to these gentlemen.
It is solid. It's a really good argument.
Okay, good rolls. That's a 19 on the dice for a total of 17.
7?
Nice.
Okay. All right. You see that they kind of look at each other, and we'll see how well that goes on their turn. See how they respond to it.
Yeah.
But is there anything else you want to do for your turn?
With I really wish they would get away from that thing so I can at least start loading it. That's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up to next to the ballista and I'm going to start loading it.
Perfect. Which side do you want to be on? This side or this side?
The latter.
This one.
Yeah.
Cool. All
You
right.
can join the group.
So yeah, you nudge your way in there between these two guys, kind of pushing them around, voice cracking, make this plea. They don't stop you getting on there and loading a bolt in.
Well, yeah, because it's not their turn.
Well said.
True.
We'll see how they, stop me or don't when it gets to their turn.
We sure will. Okay. Awesome. And then that is going to bring us to their turn. So they look around at each other. This guy kind of looks at you and he's like, "Hey, stop, what are you doing?" And the other two are just like, "We gotta bail!" And they start to run. So they are going to take their action to disengage. These two guys are. And then they're going to move their speed of 30 feet. 30. It's going to put him off the map. This guy as well. 30. He's just right there. Okay. This guy is going to try to dash away. 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. He's off the map. Okay.
Shoot.
And
What I would have done, honestly.
so that is it for their turn. And that's going to put us then at Frankie Stonefish. So Frankie, kind of on his back, sits up, still shirtless, I believe. His pecs kind of rippling in the moonlight. Shakes off a bit of the sand and is like, "Whoa, all right."
He is looking.
Hops up to his feet, kind of looks around to assess the damage. He's standing in this like thick, murky muck that slows him down quite a bit as he tries to move. So it's half his movement to stand up already, and then his speed is reduced by half. So he can only move about there.
Would you say it's more liquid than fur, though?
Yes,
He
it
does
is.
have a swimming speed.
He does, but it's like a thick kind of like.
That's fair.
Oh, that's real
Yes.
gross. Real gross.
It was
I would
try.
say
I
it's
had to
almost
try.
like a pudding consistency.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Shedding.
Pudding.
Dander.
I know. And then he turns around and he
Casserole.
surveys the scene here, and
I will not.
he says, "Fish, if you're gonna help, now's the time!" And he chucks an Eldritch Blast at this black pudding over here. So he is gonna roll. That is a
Black
Oh, okay,
pudding's
that's a-
bad news.
14 to hit. Definitely hits.
Yee.
What?
What am I going to do as a lion or as a tiger?
Or is
Or
a bear.
Oh my!
All right.
All right.
I
That
guess
is
if
gonna
you
be
just
one
attack the heck out
D10.
of
I
maybe
Four.
would pounce either Alfrey or the pudding.
Okay, that does
Pudding
10
pounce.
force damage. Boom! As some of the tendrils of this black pudding are kind of torn off. They fly
Nice.
back against the kind of edge of the cliff face there and sink down into the water. As they do, you can kind of see it like leaves this almost like burning trail down the side of the rock as it falls into the water, and then
The hiss and sizzle of corrosion.
Yeah,
Yikes.
it's super gross.
Corrosion pudding.
Cool. And then that is going to be it, I think, for Frankie's turn, bringing us then to Ken.
Yeah, so I'm going to heal myself big time.
Good call.
Thank you. Just like a cure wounds. We're just gonna do a cure wounds. And we're not gonna use my second levels yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
You have second level slots?
I have 2 second level slots.
Oh, snap.
But I'm gonna use that for when someone's
cool.
death door.
Yeah, no, that's
Like
fine.
you.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
Famous last words. It's an 8 total, which brings me to 12.
Hey,
Well,
that's fine.
Wait,
Okay.
5, 13. I can count.
Oh, well, we were almost on the same.
We're almost.
It's okay.
So you put the number in and then you
I do. I thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Please go away. Yeah.
Are you gonna slide down his leg like a fireman pole?
No. I'm just gonna hold on for dear life.
Oh, okay.
Dear life.
Oh, man!
Dang it! I've even got a page of elk puns pulled up here.
Do you really?
Yes. A lot of them are like moose
Whoa.
related.
Oh, man. I almost want to take away that point of inspiration.
Kombucha.
I know. I'm not gonna.
And then I'm going to hold on for dear life.
Hold on for dear life. Awesome. Okay. So clutching on to the spine still, kind of a Alfred here. Yeah, how do you want to be on there? Do you want to be kind of like on his back? Do you want to be up on his neck? Like, where do you want to be
Up
exactly?
on the
this
neck,
person?
like holding on to the bone.
Perfect. We'll put
What are
it
the
there.
antlers?
I don't, because he can shake his
I
head.
know. I thought it
Just
looked a
not
little
gonna-
cool.
It would look so cool, but I don't want to move nearly at all.
All right, cool. All right, so you clutch on there. As you do, you can feel like it's very cold. The energy inside of him that's kind of like swirling around, and you can hear it almost like whipping through space.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me,
shoot.
please. Yeah.
You're a cleric,
As you
you're
start to
good at
hear like
those.
whispers
Sure hope so.
in your mind.
In the mind.
Mind whispers.
Ooh.
That's an 8.
8.
All right,
not bad.
inspiration if you want to use it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Would you like
that.
to do it? Go for
right
it. Yeah.
Okay, is it reroll inspiration?
Yes, that's the point of inspiration. Can you do that?
Come on, 9.
Not as great, but still 16.
16.
16.
Okay.
That's
You
nice.
you start to feel like this this otherworldly presence start to creep into your mind, and it almost feels as if something is tearing at your sanity for a moment, and then you just utter a quick prayer to your God, and you feel those
Whoever
things
the
like
heck they
recede.
are. Great.
You also, at that point, as you whisper this prayer, you see Alfred's head kind of turn to look at you. These
Aw.
empty sockets that used to be bright and shining. Now you can feel his attention focused on you, even though you can't see his eyes directly.
I
pointing
went down
towards
that
you.
leg like a fire pole. I'm saying.
Gonna do that next time.
Anything
for
else?
sure. I'm going to try not to wet myself.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Bonus
Well, you
action. Make a constitution. No, I'm just kidding.
Bonus action.
Strength savings? I don't know. Anyways.
That'll be a con save. That'll be a
Yeah,
con
let's
save.
do it.
Save, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Let's hope
Mission.
that's not foreboding.
10 damage.
Okay.
Okay, also, do I get the sense that this is because of proximity or because he's just focused on me?
This happened before he kind of turned to look at you, so it's definitely because of proximity.
Okay, great. Yes, cool.
Okay.
Awesome. Yes,
Excellent.
Great.
That's going to bring us back to the top of initiative. Okay.
rolled for
Let's
that.
see here. Do-do-do. Okay. This black pudding kind of disappears down into the ichor. However, another one kind of springs up over here
Where?
towards Frankie.
Oh, good.
And then that is going to put us back at Phil's turn.
My turn.
Maybe we wouldn't be able to tell, but is this new pudding, new health pool, or
Great question. It's hard to tell because when he blasted off the tendrils earlier, it kind of looked okay still, you know?
okay?
Dark.
Yeah.
Still. I mean, dawn.
It's just 4.
You loaded that thing, didn't you?
I loaded it. What remains is a bonus action to aim and an action to fire.
Yep.
what we talked about, which I don't know if you could do as a tiger.
I could try. I still got my brain. I'm not a
Yeah,
tiger
that's
brain.
true. Yeah.
Just gonna like bite it and pull.
Yeah, I'm gonna nudge it with my.
Wait, are you
hand.
gonna aim or are you gonna fire?
I gotta do both.
I'm actually, if I may,
Yeah, you
Yes.
may.
I get a bonus to damage when I fire the ranged weapon.
Wait, can you not load it, fire it? If I aimed it, you would just have to load it.
Yes,
fire it.
you can aim it. I'm just saying don't fire it so that I
He's
can get
already
the damage
loaded it.
bonuses.
Right.
He loaded
but
his last turn.
Is it so? It's an action to fire.
Yes. A bonus action to aim.
What does it take to load?
An action.
An action to load.
Oh, so 2 actions separate.
Mhm.
What if? Okay.
I mean, if you want to hold an action to load it once I've done, I don't know. I think you should get next to Alfred. I think you should attack Alfred.
That seems like a bad idea. He's got these big hooves.
The black pudding's getting closer to Frankie.
I mean, he's fine. Frankie's not gonna die. I mean,
I mean, that would be awful.
how far can I get to Frankie? How close can I get to Frankie?
What's your speed?
40.
40?
40 without dash.
So you'd have to jump into the river.
No, I jump over it. I'm a tiger, Patrick.
You can certainly try. You'll still be jumping down because this is elevated and that is lowered.
So that's better, right? I'd rather be jumping down
maybe.
than up.
We'd have to see if you rolled a acrobatics check well enough to land on your feet.
That's
but-
my worst thing.
Yeah. As
As
a
a
tiger,
tiger?
though.
Acrobatics is actually pretty good on both me and the tiger.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Ah, shoot. I don't know. You've loaded it and stuff.
I mean, you could still try to get this guy, I guess.
I can't make it to him.
Oh, that's right, because you'd have to dash.
Yeah, I'd have to dash, and then I'm just like, hey, what's up? And then he'd leave.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
You should probably just do the ballista for your.
Yeah, but if he would have to.
You could go to this ballista. The black pudding is getting closer to Frankie.
Yeah, I mean that's he's gonna have to deal
Yeah, I would say just help me with mine if you need to hold an action
because
for after I fire.
okay, and again, aiming it is an action.
No,
bonus action.
Okay, so
you
we
can-
talked about this. Typically, with the rules as written, it's like 3 actions. It's an action to load, an action to aim, and an action to fire. Because it assumes there are 3 people typically on this thing. However, because it makes more sense that like you could kind of like aim it and pull at the same time, you know. We're gonna let it be
the same place.
Yeah, and you're kind of, I mean, and it's a big target. So we discussed prior that it's a action to load, because you gotta lift this heavy thing and get it in
Sure,
there.
sure,
Bonus action aim, action to actually pull the trigger.
Okay, 2 actions and a bonus.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, you could also try and jump across and like bite onto Alfrey or something like that.
Yeah, again, I could do that. Could I make it to Alfrey and do a thing?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on how well you jump, but what's
Okay.
your here we go. What's the long jump rules? It's your strength modifier, right?
I don't know.
No, it's your
off the
strength
top of
score.
my head.
Hold on a second.
I assume you're already looking it up.
I
so
will look it up. Yep.
I'm gonna let you do that.
As a tiger, I'm pretty strong and pretty fast.
I'm sure someone in the chat knows, but that's okay. I don't have the
Um,
chat pulled up.
Yeah, I'm pretty well rounded as a tiger.
There we go. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately. So what's your strength score? Not your modifier, but your score as the tiger.
17. What are we asking here? What, do I have to roll it? What-
No. What is like on the stat block for the tiger?
Yeah, strength 17.
17. Awesome. So that's how many feet. If you like back up 10 feet and then go 10 feet, you can jump 17 feet, which would get you 5, 10, 15 across and onto here. But it's going to take 10 feet of movement to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I will do that.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna take a chance because
Okay.
I'm a tiger. So
I'm a tiger.
Boom.
yes, let's
All right,
act
so
it
you
out.
jump across. You're gonna land right there. I do need you to make an acrobatics check to make sure you don't fall into the river or take any damage.
Okay, let's see here.
Acrobatics.
Natural 20.
Hey!
If-
Phil! It was Phil.
It was me. I told you
It was
guys.
Phil.
I told you guys it was me.
You did actually.
Who said me?
He can see.
Anybody?
I don't know. I'm on the chat right now, but I can't look back.
A few people.
A few did. Okay, we'll
Perfect.
announce at intermission who the winner is. Congratulations. So
Nimbly.
awesome. Fantastic. What I'm gonna say from that then is that 20 feet of movement you used because it was natural 20, you kind of like actually skid as you land through some of this muck, wherever you'd like to go, and then you've got 40 feet of your movement still left. So where do you want to go?
He's enormous. So usually my trait is if I move 20 feet towards a creature and attack in a straight line, I get to, the target must succeed on a strength save or be knocked.
But he's too big.
He's really big.
He's too big.
So,
Really freaking
so
big.
I lose my chance at getting 2 turns. 2 attacks, basically.
Right.
Okay, so I'll just do just one attack this
Okay.
time. And it will be my bite.
All right. Sweet.
Give at the ankles.
Where you want to be?
I want to be in front of the feet because I feel like
Here?
elk can kick backwards really well. I mean,
not like-
in the middle, underneath.
Middle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like
cool.
that.
Right there. Got
Little
it.
baby elk.
All right. Go ahead and make your bite attack.
Hey, let's get another 20. That is a 18.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Sweet. Let's see. 10. That's an 8. 10 damage.
10 damage, nice. So you take your tiger teeth as you like kind of slide and move across through this ichor to the ankles. You sink your teeth into the bone and kind of like you have to move your head through this like swirling vortex of space and time to get to it. I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Well, that's my own brain.
Yes,
right?
that
not
is
not the tiger's brain.
Right.
Cool. That's great.
It's the wise as a tiger.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Thank you.
14. No, sorry. 12.
12. Okay. As you do, you kind of like you see home
Oh.
and where you came from.
Oh.
And you want tremendously to go back there. It kind of is an ethereal experience for you. You are essentially you have like a minor degree of madness, which
Oh
is
my
going to give
gosh.
you disadvantage on your
shoot.
attack.
Well, I already have disadvantage. We haven't been doing this. I'm still poisoned.
Oh, are you still
I totally
poisoned?
forgot about that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and roll with disadvantage anyway.
Okay. That's a 19. I really
19.
wish it was
Okay, you
advantage.
still hit. Okay, cool. But as your teeth sink into the bone, you feel as if they don't go in as far as they might typically when you were biting a creature.
This was a bad idea,
Hint,
Max.
hint, nudge, nudge. Okay. Anything else? I think that's it for your turn, unless you have a bonus action.
I mean, I could still move, can't I?
That was your movement to do that.
Oh, is all my movement all 40 feet? Okay.
But, yeah, through the ichor, which is rough terrain.
If I
or
move
difficult
away,
terrain.
they would probably get an opportunity to
Yeah.
stamp my head, so I'm not going to do that.
Cool. All right. That is then going to bring us to Alfrey's turn.
Oh,
Okay. Alfred, with his head turned, looking at you, can starts to. What are the languages that you speak again? Remember?
I speak Celestial, Common, Infernal, Orc, and Undercommon.
Okay, excellent. So he starts to speak to you. It sounds like Celestial, but it's kind of like very broken, almost as if like his.
It's an older dialect.
Yes, or almost like the grammar has been like kind of altered with. It's very strange. But essentially, he says to you, "I don't want to help." And then he is going to try to buck up again and try to land on this tiger that's underneath him. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
okay.
Can I
So
make a
say,
strength?
what do I
And
do?
you need to make
Any
strength
kind of-
saving throw.
Any
Yep.
kind of disadvantage on that?
No, not from poison. I don't think. I think it's just a tax and ability check.
And madness? None of it gets. Okay, good. So what am I doing? Sorry.
Just a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 15
Dex,
strength
huh?
for me.
Cool.
Okay, we're getting better. We're getting better.
And I use the tiger's dex. So it's a 15, so it's +2 probably, right?
Yeah.
So that is 19.
19. Cool. So you get out of the way of these hooves just as they come down and kind of splash in the goo. Some of that kind of gets up into your fur. You feel it kind of heating up a little bit on the side.
I'm nice and toasty.
But right now you're
Kinda
okay.
cold tonight.
Yep. All right. Sweet. And then you are still hanging on up here Alfrey is going to begin to take some movement. So he is going to begin moving here.
How dare you, sir?
9,
We are
10,
not done.
15, 20, as he begins to move into the water. As he does, it's really interesting. You can see the water as his like hoof approaches it. It kind of like moves out of the way, and you see some fish tails kind of exposed, swimming quickly in. As his foot hits the river bottom, you can see again just kind of like this this like steam coming up as the remaining water on top of it is just quickly evaporated by his presence. And then that is going to bring us to Misty.
Hey.
Hey, so, can our tiger friend make an attack of opportunity? Or did Alfred disengage?
He did not disengage. His action was to
He thinks he's all
try to
powerful.
stop him. Yep.
I don't think so. All right. This is with disadvantage, probably, because I'm
Yes.
all the things right now. I'm poison and with madness.
Antitoxin.
That's a 3. So
It's a 3. Okay. Yeah.
With
So
all the great
trying to again like keep your composure here with all that's going on and what you've just seen. You absentmindedly try and bite at this creature as it moves past you, but you unfortunately feel your jaws clench on each
move away
other.
from me. I'm pretty cool with that.
Yep. And let's see. At that point,
Are we to my turn?
yes, it is going to be Misty's turn. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Actually, it is the Black Ooze's turn at this point. So it appeared at the top of initiative as a layer action. Now it is going to try to move into the space
Wait, what?
of Frankie.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Oh, we
That's
might not come back.
oozeful. Like awful. But ooze.
Did you look that one up? Did you Google
No, I came up with that one on my own.
slime puns?
I will now.
Okay. That is an 11 to hit,
No.
which
he's
is
got
not going to be
16.
enough to hit
Frankie's
his
is-
armor class of 16.
Yeah, Frankie's is a good armor class. Same armor.
So kind of seeing this coming, Frankie like steps around all these tendrils as they're reaching up to try and get him. Taking his switchblade trident, he kind of like slashes at a few of them to keep him off. He's keeping it at bay, but it is definitely hungry. And then that is going to bring it to your turn.
Okay,
For real this time.
I'm gonna push this thing so that it's aiming at the new position of Alfred, and then I'm gonna pull.
Okay.
So,
All right. Go ahead and make the attack roll.
Heyo. Okay. That's a +6 no matter how you look at it. So that's a 24 to hit.
That's going to hit. Go ahead and roll some damage for me, my friend.
Okay, so
And you're trying to hit Alfred?
the ballista
Oh,
does.
you probably don't get sneak attack.
I do
you?
get sneak
does.
attack.
There you go.
Because
there
it
you
is
go.
a ranged weapon attack.
And
So
I'd be
because
there.
you are on its
I'd
back.
be there.
Yep, that's
there
right.
You go.
Which is why I asked you to do that. So
Also, my wisdom saves are so much better than any dexterity I have, so it kind of just makes more sense.
okay, so I'm looking at 27
27.
piercing damage.
Ooh, fantastic. All right, as you let this bolt fly, it just the strength and of the tautness just like boom, whips forward, propelling this thing towards Alfrey. It slams into his body, kind of like. And what's interesting is that you can see as the bolt is moving, just like with your very keen arcane eyes, you see a bit of arcane energy like rippling off of the bolt itself as it slams into the body. And it like kind of knocks off a piece of some of this celestial matter that's inside of him, and it quickly like flies out and then swims back into him.
Oh. Does that mean he didn't take damage?
No, he took damage.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Which is like his
That was a
mask
solid
getting
hit.
separated from
Yep.
him.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, in that case, that is going to bring us to these guys' turn. Woo! This guy, please. Cool. And then Frankie is up again. So Frankie, kind of like still entangled with this thing, is going to use the rest of his movement to get away and kind of up here. So he's no longer being reached at by this thing. It is going to try to attack him while he escapes. That is going to hit, unfortunately, though.
Gross.
So that's a 21 to hit.
Can we advise Frankie to go to the ballista?
Totally.
Frankie, go to the ballista.
I'm busy! That is
Frankie,
8
I require
bludgeoning
your
damage.
assistance at the ballista.
Ballistance.
No.
Wow.
No.
Okay, that is
I know.
8
Assista.
8 bludgeoning damage, and he's going to take some acid damage as well as this thing is starting to eat
Whoa, he might
into
be
his
down.
body.
He's
We'll
down to
find out.
6.
He had
I think.
24.
And then he got 10.
Oh, shoot.
Then he got 8. And then he
Yeah,
got.
that's 6. Yeah,
And then
down
he's
to
gonna
6.
get some mad acid damage. So
That is 11 total.
Oh,
so
shit.
yeah,
Is he
he
down?
is down.
Yeah,
he
he's
is
down.
unconscious
Ah, crap.
as he is being just engulfed by the tendrils of this thing.
Shoot.
man.
So that is going to be it for Frankie's turn.
and for Frankie.
And then that is going to bring us back to
He's getting consumed.
Kin. You're up.
Man.
Great. Yes. Awesome. Can I ask the thing a question? Hold on and do an action all in one turn?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. I'm going to turn to the thing and try to mimic the grammar of what it was saying in Celestial.
Okay.
Say, I want to help. I don't know how. How can I help?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna call over to Misty and say, I was gonna help you, but he's dead. So then I'm just gonna do 2nd level healing word on
Awesome.
Frankie.
Okay.
Good.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
Healing word. There
I
is-
agree with your judgment.
Finally. I'm stealing this. Yeah.
Go for it.
Except I blew on it, so I'll sanitize it later. I'm sorry. Yeah. +3. That is messed up. That's worse. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
But
Awesome.
he's up. He's alive
8.
for now.
Awesome. Yep. 8. Whew. And he is up, and he doesn't have to make any death saves. He's still prone, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
he's conscious. So
And then
what's...
I'm just gonna, can I use my movement to just like dig in further in?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Get on in them bones.
You
Get
just
in them
hold on.
bones.
Get
Little
on in them
spooky
bones.
bones.
So as you kind of like say these words to Alfrey, you it's really interesting because it reminds you of the language that you use to cast your spells. There's like a little bit of similarity in the verbiage there, and so as you're speaking, you almost are casting the spell at the same time to Frankie as he is imbued with life. You see, Phil, as this happens, that some of the tendrils like around Frankie are repelled by this radiant energy, and then kind of like come back around him once he has been healed. But yeah, and then that is it, I think, for your turn.
That's in
Cool.
all of it. Yes.
All right,
thank
but you grab on for dear life, and then dear life. Oh, now I'm doing it too.
He's got the website link too.
He just
Oh,
can't
no.
buck the problem. Like,
No,
buck it
no.
up.
Alright, I'm out.
There we
See
go.
you guys.
Okay. At this point, as a layer action, you see this breeze begin to rustle through the trees and then quickly pick up speed as it whips all of the kind of like the dead autumn leaves off of the branches, flying around you guys. They turn into a fine powder.
Oh no.
And I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Gross.
Disgusting.
18.
18?
7.
7?
oh wait. 6.
6? I'll roll for Frankie.
You
Natural 20!
Hey, a little late, but
Yeah.
Those of you who guessed Frankie, I'm sorry you lost.
His eyes are still kind of closed as he's laying back, and he's like, just let death come, it's my time, I go back to Pleiana. And then...
Not today.
Yeah, not today. However, you guys, you are blinded.
Oh, shoot.
from
I am
the attack.
blinded, poisoned, and mad.
That's right, my friend. Okay.
Disadvantage can't
gosh.
stack though.
That's right, it can't. So,
The,
So glad of that.
so the help action requires no rolls whatsoever.
that is true. You just have to kind of justify to me how you're helping. But,
It's like an angry chihuahua just holding on.
okay.
Man, oh man.
There we go. All right. And then it is going to be Phil's turn.
Great. Well, this is fantastic. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. So,
In the fire.
if I move, will I get an opportunity? Will he the thing, whatever it is.
You are not within 5 feet of anybody right now.
Really?
Yep. You're like kind of close here, but you're like right on the line.
Okay. Can I just like dive into the water and see if I can wash everything off of me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, wait. Before I do that, is it sticky stuff that's on my fur, or is it just like gloopy gloops?
So it's kind of like eroded off at this point. It kind of like slid down.
Oh, okay. It's not
The
doing
stuff that's
anything.
on your eyes though is still kind of there. You can feel it like burning and stinging.
Can I try to wash my face off in the?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do I
You'll
need
take
to
your
roll for that?
no, you don't need to roll for that. So you go ahead and you dive in.
I'm a tiger, so.
Rawr.
And I'm
Coming up,
crazy.
you blink your eyes. Go ahead and make a Constitution save with advantage for me.
Oh, well, okay. A 19 and a 17.
Cool.
It could
All right.
even been with disadvantage. Yeah. I'll stick with that. I get
It would be
plus.
the 19 because the disadvantage from Matt. No, actually, no, that doesn't affect saves, so you're fine. Yeah. So cool. 19.
Well,
Sweet.
it was actually 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
21.
It matters.
Yeah. So whoosh, you feel the little kisses that Frankie summoned swim up to you and just kind of like, you know, like those little places you go and the fish like
And
kind
the
of
fish
kiss your
eating your
feet.
dead skin.
Yeah, exactly.
But on
It's
my
kinda-
eyeballs.
But on your eyelids, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They take
Your
it
new
off.
fever dream.
Yep.
Fish eating your
Come out and
eyes.
there's just fish on my face.
Yep. Whoosh. It's really beautiful though. Okay, so
Yeah, coming out of the water like a hair commercial.
Everyone
Thanks,
gets
Peter
inspiration.
Tiger. Please send us your fan art.
excellent. Okay, so yeah, so that was probably about half your movement to do that.
Okay.
So you can
I'll attack the thing. The gloop
the gloop. Okay,
with disadvantage.
cool.
So much disadvantage.
Go get him. Go get him, Tiger.
Hey, think. Oh, can I? That was half my movement. You said. Okay. How far away was I?
So you were
Was I
5
20 feet? Maybe. Can I knock this thing prone?
Well, you're in the water. You're not 20 feet away. You'd
All right,
be
I'll
more
try.
like 10
It's
feet.
fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry.
No, that's right. Hey. Okay. So wait. Plus 5. 12. 12 armor class.
Sweet. 7 armor class. So
Hey!
yeah, you definitely hit.
Gonna
Go ahead
say.
and roll for damage.
Blurply blurps. Okay. Where's that 10 again? There it is. Ooh. 11 damage to the gloop.
Awesome. As you bite into it, you do feel its corrosive form start to eat against your teeth. You take 1 point of acid damage.
My teeth.
Yeah, they're a little less sharp.
He's poisoned, he's blind, and
And
he
he
has
Oh, I'm not
no
blind
teeth.
anymore.
He's not blind anymore, yeah.
I'm not blind anymore. I want to point that out.
That's
As
right.
a tiger, I'm not blind.
Okay.
And I've only taken 1 damage this entire time.
Yeah, you
So.
Soda does acid damage to your teeth every day.
orange juice.
Brought to you by
That's
Dr. Pepper.
That's a misty fact. Okay. All
That's a
right.
misty fact for you.
Misty fact.
Okay, and I think that's it for your turn, correct?
Yeah, that's
Sweet, that is going to bring us to Alfred's turn. So, he is going to continue his movement here through the water. And up here, he begins to scale the ridge fairly effortlessly. As he does, I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, though, as it is kind of like jostling you around.
Can it be strength?
Yeah, it can be
Okay.
strength. It can be
All
strength.
right. Let me know if
Especially
by
because
asking
you
ever-
because you mentioned that you were going to hold on tight for dear life.
Thank
so,
you.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
know if by asking ever bothers.
No, you're good. You're good.
It bothers me.
Well, that's a 10. That's a fat 10.
Okay. As you are jostled, unfortunately, one of the bones kind of hits your arm, and you just like get that spasm and let go, and then as he moves to the other side, you just fall.
The funny bone.
Can I aim for the water?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, good.
So, whoosh, you begin falling down into the water. Okay.
Her sploosh.
Go ahead and make a acrobatics check.
I'm
for
so
me.
good at that.
I am actually good at that.
That's a 7.
When I'm not
Cool.
poisoned and confused.
Stompy stomps. Are we getting stompy stomps? No, we're getting damage.
Yeah. So you fall because you were kind of up on his neck, right?
Yeah.
30 feet down to the water.
Cool.
Boom, you hit it, not very elegantly.
Not super elegant.
No, and you do take 13 points of fall damage.
I am unconscious.
In
Okay.
the water!
In
Oh
the
no!
You go unconscious as you hit the surface of the water and begin sinking down. Okay. I need to check for something really quick.
How fast people drown when unconscious?
Nope.
Oh, good.
All right. And then that
'Cause
is
it's
going
fast.
to bring us to Misty's turn.
All right, Misty.
Misty, you've seen your friend go, "Poosh," and that looked like a brutal hit.
Belly flop.
Belly flop down into the water.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm no healer. I'm gonna do what I'm good at. So
He's a fighter, not a lover.
I try to fit both into my day.
I wonder how successful
Oh, Misty.
Misty is at flirting. That's my real question.
Okay, so
I got berries.
But you're a tiger.
Tiger berries. They're
Can
really
you
good.
feed me berries as a tiger?
That's fine.
Is that like a new cereal? It's like
Tiger berries.
he can't cast any spells while he's in wild shape.
Yeah, honestly,
You don't know that.
he does
if
know
I
that.
were you, if I were a tiger, I would just let myself make the saves and keep attacking.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably what I'm I don't think I even noticed.
Probably.
Action, load the ballista, bonus action, aim it.
Okay, awesome.
I think amen. Bonus action, amen.
All right. Cool. And I'm guessing that's the end of your turn. No movement, right?
Nope.
Cool. All right, then that is gonna bring us to Frankie's turn.
Hey, Frankie.
Frankie stands
With
up.
his fat 8 hit points.
Yep. For those of you following along at home, these are black puddings, but they're kind of like a homebrewed version, so they aren't quite as like lethal. Just in case we got people in the chat that are like, "Hey, you should be taking more damage than that."
Let me see if anyone's being belligerent.
Yeah, anytime
No one's being
something is
belligerent.
not happening correctly, it's just homebrew.
That's right. That's it. That's all it is. It's a homebrew rule. All right. He's gonna take his action to disengage, and then move
Oh.
this way.
What he should have done the first
Oh wait,
time.
he's actually gonna go this way. Into the water.
Frankie!
And because of his swimming speed, he can go. Let's see, he was there, so that's 10, 5, 10, 20, 25. What's his speed? 30?
Probably.
Yeah.
30? Okay, cool. He's
I
going to
heard it was
start to make his way up the edge of the cliff here, but he can't make it all the way
Oh, good.
over yet.
It's just me and the thing now.
Yep. So yeah, kind of like he takes his switchblade, flings it against the tentacles. As he does so, he kind of like jumps up and somersaults into the water, swan dive. He starts making his way through, and then as he comes up out of the water, clenching the rocks as he starts to pull himself up the cliff face.
Ken is very upset that she is not seeing this.
Yeah, the water is like kind of dripping down his back
I know,
muscles
it's just,
a little
like,
bit.
glistening.
Yeah,
I'm
and like the
sorry, I'm
blue
sorry I'm
skin too, just in the
objectifying you.
moonlight, is like really something else.
It gives all of us inspiration.
Oh shoot, I have inspiration!
No, you used it
Oh, yeah.
already. Yeah.
Thank you.
I love your enthusiasm.
Yeah. All right, and that is going to bring us to Kin's turn.
Oh yeah, it's a death save. That's a fail.
Okay.
No!
As one fail.
Fail!
Max, you should roll for her from now on. I think it's just a touch.
I think I'm just cursed.
We'll say too, because you kind of fell like right here, because we established that his feet are kind of like parting the waters a little bit. Your head isn't like completely underwater at this
Awesome.
point.
Yay.
So you do fail your death save
And
because
I
your head
did-
kind of like hit the rocks.
I did
but
hit the rock because, I mean, if I fell into the water, that would be probably different damage.
It probably would have been.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
So yeah, so boom, your head hits the stones.
I can follow
You
that.
know, double-edged sword a little bit
There
there.
we go.
Okay, that is going to bring us to the top of initiatives. Let's see
No
here.
edge swords.
Do-do-do.
Zero edges.
We'd like pillows, like a nice pillow fight.
This one disappears. And another one
Ale-free.
appears in its place.
Ale-free.
I also need to check for. Okay. Cool. And then Phil,
So
as your turn, as you kind of like see this thing disappear in front of you and another one spring up behind, you hear a noise at
Yes.
the edge of the forest
my tiger ears.
as a bear emerges from the tree line.
Ah, that guy.
Oh, I
You
only
look
speak
at him
tiger.
and kind of like smile, This big tiger smile, you know, the steam kind of coming off your teeth still from
Yeah,
biting
yeah,
into the
yeah.
black pudding. As you do, you see the bear kind of like stand up on its back legs again and do the turnaround thing
Yes.
that you had done before.
Yes.
And as it comes back down, you see that its like arm starts to change, and it turns into what looks to be like a battle axe. As he kind of comes down, he changes shape just a little bit, but he takes on the form of what appears to be like a part human, part bear creature.
Oh no!
He saved the
That's
right
great.
bear.
He
All bears are
flips
the right bears to
the
save.
axe around in his bare hands, grasps it a bit, and just
missed the
roars.
pun.
Oh, wait, what?
He roars, and you recognize his name that he gave you from earlier.
Mr. Bear.
All right, and that's going to be it for his turn, but he's on the battlefield, and it's your turn now.
Okay, well okay, so he's going to there, he's going to there.
Just back to the bear puns.
So many puns.
Shut that thing down.
I'm so bad at puns. My friends.
Am I within 5 feet of the thing?
Yes, you are.
Great. Okay. So I am going to. Boy, does and we've asked this before, but do I? This is a different thing.
Yeah, so it all appears to be part of the same sludge, but it's just like emerging in different spots.
Okay, so we are doing damage to it. It's not like that one goes away and a new one comes. back.
Right, yeah.
Good. I don't know how blood pudding works.
Or
Except
black
for the real
pudding.
stuff.
Or fur pudding. Pudding.
Fur pudding.
Making you feel the pudding.
Okay.
All right, what are we going to do?
I'm gonna just attack it.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack it with disadvantage because my
Poison.
life right now as a tiger. Natural 1. I got a 1 and a 2.
Okay,
so,
cool. Go ahead and roll another d20 for me.
It's
This is kind of my own homebrew thing for natural
19.
ones. Okay, cool. All right, so you like charge into this thing, and as you do, again, like you see that there's actually like kind of mirrors of this swirling galaxy-like structure inside of the pudding too. And again, you catch a glimpse of what you saw before, and it throws you off just a moment as you try to clamp down on some of the tendrils, but you just miss. It doesn't grab you too,
Oh, okay.
luckily.
Pen away.
Yep. And then, yeah, so that's it for that. Anything else? Any bonus actions you want to take?
Make a change out of wide shape, but that would be stupid.
Wait
So,
until I fail another save. Seriously, it's okay.
I mean, I could run and it'd have an opportunity to attack on me. Because I don't know what it can move, but I imagine it can only move. It can't move as good as me.
I imagine that it's confined to that part.
Yeah.
That it won't be able to move through the river.
But either way, he's going to attack me. So I will.
But I mean, you're still working with a good chunk of health in
Yeah.
your tiger form, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't waste it, man.
Well, I wouldn't be wasting anything.
Well, I mean, like,
You mean don't
She's
change back
saying
because
you
you
can
got
take
like,
the hit.
yeah.
yeah, do what you need to do. You do
Oh
you.
yeah, I'm not gonna change.
Good.
No, that was never on
So
the
what
table.
are you
I'm
gonna
still
do?
I was just saying, should I leave, like get towards the bear and then
It's up
come
to
back?
you.
That's what
would
that's
you
what
like
I was
to do?
proposing.
You hear the tendrils kind of squirming behind you.
Yikes.
I would say either engage with Alfrey or help Frankie. Or help me.
You see, I attacked Alfie, and he gave me madness. So
I don't need you to attack him. I need someone to be next to him.
I mean, I'm tilting. Oh, I'm not engaged though.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to. Okay. Another question is the sludge stuff. It's all on the banks.
Yes.
So even if I go near Alfie, the slime stuff's going to be able to come and attack me too, anyways.
Depends on where you're at.
Yeah, so if you're in the river or across the river, it can't attack you anymore.
And I have 40 movement.
Yep.
I will get in the river. I'll try to get in the river.
All right.
Opportunity attack.
Okay, so well, which way are you going? Because it's going to take because of the difficult terrain here, it's going to take about 10 feet of movement to get into the river. So then you've got 30 feet left.
Yeah.
Now you don't have a swimming speed as a tiger, so that's also going to reduce it by half.
Ridiculous.
So that's going to bring it down to 15 feet that you can go. So if,
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, if you didn't want to invoke an opportunity attack, you could kind of skirt the edge here. 5, 10, 15, and make your way there. You'd still be within reach of it, and it
Yeah.
couldn't attack you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
I'm doing my best.
All right.
Over the river and through the sludge.
To Alfari's house we go.
I don't want to go to that place.
All right. That's it for your turn. It is now Alfari's turn.
So I guess that was a long turn for me doing pretty much nothing.
That's okay. You tried to attack. He gets up out of the water, and he starts to make his way towards you, Misty.
Oh, snap. Fire?
He's going to try to bring his hooves down on top of the ballista.
Those little hooves.
As he raises them up.
It would behoove him, though.
What I'm going to have you do is you can choose as a reaction, if you'd like, to try and move this thing out of the way, but you'll have to aim it again to hit.
Yeah.
Okay,
got nothing
cool.
to do with my
Because it
bonus
can't really
action.
make a save. It's a construct, right?
Right,
So yeah. So go ahead then, and you can make a. I would say this would be a strength save to kind of push it in enough time to get it out of the way.
Okay. It's a natural 20.
What?
We've
Awesome.
Well,
Cool. So
I mean, it'd be nice to roll that on the attack, but
yeah. Well, let's say this. So as you bring it down, or as you kind of like move it out of the
Break
way,
it
you see
down.
that you can like point it up a bit, and it dodges the hoof as it comes down and just kind of like grazes the front of the ballista. And you see that you could, if you wanted to, get a shot off into this thing
do
right
it.
now. Sweet. Okay, go ahead and make a ranged attack for me.
no time for mercy.
Because he got a natural 20 on that save. And I think that's fantastic.
uh-oh, Billy. It's a 15.
15. That's gonna hit. Yay! Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Says Misty.
Yay!
Regular old ballista damage, no sneak attack. 12. 12
12.
piercing damage.
All right, 12 piercing
Straight
damage.
into
Fantastic.
its bones.
Okay. Yeah, so you boom, fire this thing off. You see that it moves through the space construct inside of its chest, and it kind of like warps the bolt as it does now that you're closer. But you can see it then like kind of emerge at the back and just burst through really quick, striking the spine, knocking a chunk of bone off.
Cool.
So yeah, and that was your reaction. It is now your turn.
Okay. Okay, with Alfrey here, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to can you, I know this is tedious, but can you give me the distance between the two ballistas? Like,
Sure.
Ballista to
Let's see.
ballista, how many feet is that?
Ballistance. Ballististant.
It's about 80 feet.
Okay. Then I'm going to move 30 feet towards the other ballista,
Okay.
and then I'm going to make attacks with my psychic blades.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay.
So, my action, roll a natural 1, miss. And with my bonus action, the offhand attack is but a 10 to hit, so that's also a miss.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll another d20 for me really quick because of that natural one.
It's another natural 1, sir.
Okay. Sweet. So you as you make your way across here, terrified by this thing that just kind of came down, just thrilled that you got that lucky shot off, you think, oh, I should turn around and throw my blades here. So you swivel around, you kind of form them a little bit, but in the swivel, you kind of move your leg underneath you a little too much and just trip and fall so that you're prone right there. Yep. As you do, just they both kind of like go off into the shrubs.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Could be worse.
could be much worse. Okay.
Two
All right.
natural ones. That's
Two natural ones. Yeah, that's no fun. Okay, that is going to bring us then to Frankie's turn. Frankie,
Hey.
Stonefish.
Stonefish makes his way. 5, 10. he looks at you and says, "Gnarly biff, dude." He's here. And then he is going to action, load, bonus action, aim.
I love it.
Okay, and then that is going to bring us to Kin's turn. I need another death saving throw for me as the water is starting to
you're
kind of
dying.
come back towards you. Yep.
Okay, anybody who knows me knows I love orange juice. I have a bottle under here because I wasn't going out without orange juice, but I'm gonna shake it in the cap for good juju.
Good juices.
Dang it. 13!
13, all right.
I just need to shake every roll in a cap of orange juice. It's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense. I follow that.
Yeah.
As you're starting to go unconscious, a little starfish that's kind of made its way inland crawls across the stone and onto your face and just covers your orifices as the water goes over. So that way you're not gonna
Drown.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Thank
Yeah.
you, orifice starfish.
Thanks, Patrick. Yeah, there you go.
Hey!
Hey,
I'm
Frankie!
leaving.
All right, let's see what
Frankie.
happens here. Oh, first I gotta roll this. See if he gets the. Oh, he does. Cool. All right. So, in that case, awesome. Okay. This one stays here, but in addition,
No.
another one springs up,
No.
No!
and to boot,
Oh no!
the trees
boots.
start to rustle again, and this other burst of stuff kind of comes flying through the air. And I need
Oh, man.
you, Frankie, and our bear friend to make a Constitution saving throw.
But
We're not
I'm
in the
loved
water?
Not
by
you.
Starfish. The starfish are just sucking on my face.
Yeah, you know what? You're in the
This
water.
is-
We can
this
say
is
you have advantage on
Constitution?
this, which is gonna, which will be
Cancel,
advantage.
will it cancel it out?
Constitution. Yep.
Oh, it's a safe throw though, so
It's a safe throw, so you're fine.
yeah. Okay. Constitution?
Yep.
16.
16, nice.
It's only 10.
10, okay.
No.
As you kind of go down, you hear this wind rustle, and you look over to the bush to your left, and it just goes right in your face. And you are blinded.
What a-
Frankie is also blinded. As,
At least he aimed.
Yeah, at least he aimed. This is true. So he is blinded. The bear, however, kind of used to this, just shakes it off.
Apparently. Apparently.
Apparently.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank
And
you.
he is going to rush forward,
Yeah.
jumping into the
Oh.
water.
Oh, he's okay.
He starts making his way
Making his
over
way.
here. Okay. All right. And that is, well, actually, he's going to use his action to dash. He's got 30 feet of movement. Well, yep.
I thought you were putting him prone.
No, he's swimming. Okay, so that's, he's got another 5, 10, 15. Oh, he's so close to you, but he's not quite to you yet.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, he's gonna go to.
And then that
makes
is
me
going to
so-
bring us to Phil's turn.
I'll save it for later.
Yikers. So, gosh. As a tiger, I don't feel like I'm good at fighting these things. Because I have to put my face into them, and that burns my teeth.
You don't have like a claw attack as a tiger?
I mean, I do have a claw.
I mean,
attack.
you'd also have to make a
But then
melee
my-
attack to touch it, so.
Yeah, see, I'm still touching the thing. So,
You could use your action to disengage.
I'm thinking about disengaging.
Okay.
And, but at this point, I feel kind of useless. So I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna move my 40 feet
Okay.
towards. Are we still trying to attack Alfie? Like, is that okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna move my 40 feet towards.
It's us or
The town.
yeah.
It was what we're thinking. Okay.
Really large number of townsfolk. So
Yeah. So I'm just gonna move towards
Benevolence, I guess.
the beast.
The beast. Okay.
Kill the beast.
Cool. So I'm guessing you're gonna try and come up the cliff bank here. then?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So you do.
Definitely,
So you make your way almost all the way up to the top because
Okay.
you don't have a swimming or a climbing speed as a tiger. I don't think.
Got big claws though.
You do have big claws, which is pretty cool. They look great.
Pretty cool.
And you've got tiger berries.
Yes,
apparently.
I do have berries.
All right.
Part of
me
every
along.
bound breakfast.
It is now Alfre's turn. He again rises up to try and take a blast at this thing. It not being able to move, he has advantage on this attack. Okay. Boom! Slams into it. That is going to, let me look at my ballista
Why
stats
didn't you
here.
do that when you were good?
Yeah, what the heck,
come
man?
on, man.
He like takes a good chunk of it off. It's not quite broken yet. You could maybe
dead yet.
still operate it. But yeah, it is. It's not looking great. Okay. And then that is going to, he's going to stay there for his turn, and so that is going to bring us to Misty.
Okay. Could I get to the ballista with 45 feet of movement? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you totally could. 5, 10, 15.
No,
Oh,
no,
this
no,
one.
other
Sorry.
ballista,
Yeah,
yes.
5, 10, 15, 20. Close. You can make it to about like right here.
Okay, but I wouldn't be able to fire it.
Oh, because you can dash as a bonus.
No, you can get to it. You can get to it there. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to fire it.
Cool. So that is. Oh, but I wouldn't be able to fire it.
You would not.
I mean, you
would?
No,
You would?
because you need to be kind of back here towards the
Okay,
back.
then I only want to move 15 feet.
Okay, cool. Whoop. Huh. 5, 10, 15. Cool. All right.
All right, and then I'm gonna make my attacks.
Sweet. Now you are blinded, correct?
Psychic blade, so they're a disadvantage.
We're all just great at this fighting thing.
That is a 10 to hit.
10 to hit. Nice. Okay. That is not quite going to hit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, bonus action. Hey, that's 18 to hit.
That'll hit. Okay, so kind of like trying to look through the first one you throw, but you hear it just go and kind of like disappear. The second one you clutch and just chuck with following your intuition. You feel it connect, dealing.
Hey, that's max damage. 8 psychic.
8 psychic damage. Nice.
That's awesome.
That is always how I'm throwing D4s from now on. Okay.
As you do, as it hits, you hear almost like this otherworldly kind of scream inside your head. It rings you. It's pretty terrifying, especially because you can't see.
Yeah.
But you feel as if maybe this psychic thing maybe had a direct connection with it as it connected. So,
Good.
that is it for your movement and your action and your bonus action. So that is going to bring us to Frankie's turn. Frankie's gonna say, duck! Because it's like a water bird! And then he fires.
It's the only kind of bird he's
The only
familiar
kind of bird.
Seagulls, those
Albatross.
albatross,
Penguins?
puffins, penguins.
Pelicans, there you go. Penguins.
Lots of birds.
Yes,
All right.
Penguins native to Throssia?
All right, that is going to be
It wouldn't be magical
11
if
plus
they
6
weren't.
for 17 to hit. That does hit. Okay, except he has disadvantage.
No!
Because he's blinded.
Patrick, just forget about the
I
discipline.
know, that's a
ballista is
10 to
blind.
hit.
Can't you just cheat once?
Boom! He's like, I totally got him! And then it goes just over the,
Oh, you just
The
looked like you pointed
wrist.
a kin there for a second.
no, just over. It's like, I got him, right, guys? Right? And then that's going to bring us to,
Sure thing.
he uses his bonus action to just aim the thing again, I guess. Just keeping it right where he thinks it should go.
Doesn't he need
Okay.
to load first?
What's that?
Doesn't he need to load another?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, they don't need to go in the order.
Yeah. Ken.
Hey, here we go.
18!
18, all right. Starfish is giving you mouth to mouth. Not really, I'm kidding.
That's,
It is.
no, it's
canon.
said it. It happened.
It's canon. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's 2 successes.
Yeah, all right. Okay, and then that is going to bring us to the top here. So again, let's see. Okay. And then. Okay. These two guys both stay here, but they're kind of like wobbling around, not knowing where they should go or what to do.
Hey, that's what I did last time.
And then it is this guy's turn.
Yeah, it is.
This one's over here.
Is the werebear going to give me mouth to mouth instead?
Well, we'll find
the
out.
fish has
won't
got
we?
it pretty handled.
Okay, that's good. It's good to know.
Yeah, it's gonna pick you up, see the starfish, and be like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, you. Sorry, my bad. Puts you back.
Didn't want to interrupt.
Leave you two alone.
Oh.
Okay, let's see here.
Gross.
Oh, I am in changeling form though, and you guys haven't seen that, and I don't know if any of you are currently seeing it.
No.
Nah, we don't care.
Good. Good. I want my privacy with me in my natural form in the
Okay.
starfish.
So
Whoa.
he
Gossip.
he reaches down, kind of like around his waist. You see that there's still like it looks like there's some bags and things like that kind of tied to him. He grabs one of them, just kind of like ripping it off, and then he kind of sticks his head down into the water. You guys don't see what he does exactly, but he does a successful medicine check on you as he lifts you out of the water too. So you are up. You are stable. You're conscious. You got 1 hit point as you come up out of this.
Treasure
Okay?
it.
And
Then he attacks.
yeah, then he bites you. No, I'm just kidding.
Quick question.
Yeah,
Are they attractive?
the werebear.
The werebear. I stand by my question.
yeah.
Look at this guy.
Look at that.
You know
Like
what?
an age range, like
Let's
generally.
find out.
He's married.
Yeah, he's married.
As you come up out of the water to look at your savior, you see literally like a grisly mouth as this bear is looking at you, and it kind of stench like fills your nose, and yeah, it's
Cool.
pretty gross.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Hey,
But
thanks.
he says, "Are you okay?"
I'm doing great, thank you for that. Yes.
Okay.
I would be quite flustered if I woke up to a werebear holding me and a starfish still on my face.
Wait, I can't see anything.
You can see peeking through. You can see like the points. Yeah.
Just the
Yeah,
one.
I'm doing great.
All right, and that then is Phil's turn.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, man. I'm going to attack it with my claws.
Cool.
Can I move 40 feet to attack it? I'm assuming I'm within 40 feet of it.
You totally can.
With the back hooves. Back hooves.
Back hooves.
You've been doing a lot of front hoof stuff.
Yeah, you can get to
so,
him.
you know,
Get him.
Prancing.
seems more
in
dexterous
rage.
than front hooves.
Attack with disadvantage.
Whispering that. Yeah. A natural 1 again. And a 2.
nice,
I rolled
cool.
a 1 and a 2 again.
Oh, that's no good. Go ahead and
no
roll
good.
another d20 for
You need
me.
an orange juice cap.
7.
7. Okay, cool. All right.
Boo. Boo to both of you.
Okay.
Oh, bueno.
Yeah. So you stick your head through the massive swirling vortexes
No, my
again.
claw.
Your claw through the massive swirling vortex again. As you do, with a little bit of the madness, it almost looks as if like that blackness is creeping up your arm.
Oh, no.
And you take 5 psychic damage.
Oh my goodness
Hey, that's
gracious.
my thing.
Becoming venom. There we go.
Yep.
I don't
And
know
that
why I'm
is,
trying. I don't think this is helpful.
Hey, you're engaged with it now.
Oh.
That could be helpful. You're engaged.
Nice.
Okay.
You guys
Let's
coming?
see.
We're all
Anything
invited.
else? Bonus action, I don't think.
No, have I moved a full 40?
Yeah.
All right. No
Take a
bonus
full 40.
action. No bonus action.
All right. Alfred's turn. He's gonna try and take this thing out again.
Oh, good. He didn't even notice me. That's what hurts. We're engaged. He didn't even notice me.
Wow, another 19. Okay, yeah.
it.
He comes up, boom, crushes the ballista. It is broken in pieces. You feel them kind of hit against your tail. You move it out of the way.
Oh.
Yeah, it's you're down to 1 ballista.
We didn't want that thing anyway.
Okay.
It's
It then-
getting. No, never mind.
It then starts to make its way over this way.
Oh, opportunity of attack, maybe?
Yep, totally.
Let's see if I roll a 1 and a 2 again.
I don't like how fast he is. I don't like it one bit.
I like how he's looking at the camera right now, though. He's like,
Yeah, that's a 4 and a 6.
4 and a 6. No. So you still think that this thing is on your claw? You're still like trying to shake it off as
I
he
am.
moves away.
Yeah, I am crazy.
All right, Misty, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're not within 5 feet of it.
Good.
Yep.
Some of you are not engaged anymore.
Yeah. He broke off the engagement.
Okay.
You
I'm
find
going
yourself
to
a starfish.
movement and bonus action to get next to the ballista,
Okay.
within operating range of it.
Okay.
But I'm going to hold my attack, instructing Frankie to load it so that I can fire.
Okay.
So upon the ballista being loaded, I will fire it.
Fantastic. Make a persuasion check. No, I'm just kidding. Persuade Frankie to do this thing.
Hey,
All right.
Frankie.
So yeah, so you rush over, you kind of correct the aim from Frankie, who's still blindly looking around. You're
Are
kind of
we still
R2.
blinded?
Yeah, you're still blinded too, but you can get it aimed.
Keep that save, or how long does that last?
No, it's gonna last for a few turns. Yeah.
no.
Yep. But there you go. He's you think you've got him lined up. We'll find out. And you tell him to load it in.
Oh my god.
And it is Frankie's turn, so he does as you ask. He loads it in.
Oh.
Let's see if you can go ahead and take your attack if you'd like.
No.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
That's a 12. 12 to hit.
Okay. Does not hit, unfortunately. Again, it kind of like, it goes into it. You can kind of see it like aiming true. It goes in, but then kind of like disappears and doesn't seem to impact like the other one had. Just absorbed by Alfrey. Okay, and then for a Frankie looks at this thing and is like, you know what? Curse you, dude! Curse you! And he casts Hexblade's Curse on it as a bonus action. So he has +2 bonus to damage rolls. He scores a critical hit on a 19 or a 20, and regains 7 HP if the thing dies. So it is cursed.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, and then that is going to bring us to Kin.
Okay, so if I can glean this from just my interaction without taking an action to do this, I will do so. Do I get any sort of idea that radiant damage will do anything to this thing?
To Alfrey?
Yes. Because it reacted adversely with the sludge, and now it's not like good anymore.
Right.
Will Radiant, do I get any sort of indication that Radiant will be as effective, more effective, less effective?
You get the feeling. I'm not going to require an action for this,
Okay,
but I'm going to
thank
ask you to just roll a either an Arcana or a Religion check. For
Sure. My religion's pretty darn good.
Okay.
Which one is it?
Ooh. That's 14.
14. Okay. So again, kind of like calling back to what you remembered, it seems like maybe this thing might be sort of like a corrupted celestial. It's very possible that radiant damage might do a little bit of extra harm to it, but you can't guarantee it.
Great. Yes. Second level guiding bolt.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Good call.
Don't whiff me
Also, because
now.
you're incapacitated and brought back, the blinding or whatever you had is gone. So
Great.
yeah.
Awesome. I was dying, but no longer.
Please hit.
Okay, that's 19.
19. That'll hit.
Okay, 5d6.
That could really turn things around for us.
Yeah,
I'm
we
stealing-
let's keep doing that thing.
One of your d6s.
Go for it.
Dang it, I'm sorry. I'll sanitize it. That's fine. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 total. Not
14
great.
total.
But, ugh.
Okay. So you guiding bolt this thing as you cast your Kamehameha at it. It like
Tell me how to help you!
it flies through the air and
I
you
say
see it.
celestial.
Yeah, you see it connect, and it like almost tethers you to this thing as you see it start to like kind of turn the black void inside of it this beautiful white color. And that is it looks good. Anything else? That's kind of fun music.
I know,
we got
that
going
was-
on right now. now.
really said thank you. I shouted Celestial, tell me how to help you, you giant freaking deer!
All right, anything else?
That's it.
All right, next attack on it has advantage. Do not let me forget.
Okay.
As he's kind of like guided here, shining brilliantly. Let's see what happens
I
with
counted
this.
Right.
Okay, he doesn't
I
get
counted
that
this
back.
right. Oh, I like this.
We're just testing stuff out now, I guess.
Okay, one of these disappears.
It's not Frankie's turn yet. Oh, good.
All right, and then it is going to be this guy's turn. He kind
Yeah.
of pats you on the back and says, "You're good."
I'm great.
All right, and then he starts climbing up here.
Yeah, help me. Oh, okay. Yeah, oh.
Oh,
Okay, he gets to about right there.
I could use some medicine too. I'm crazy poison. I mean, roar, roar. Roar,
roar.
roar, roar.
Actually, you know what? He probably would notice that about you. So yeah, as he goes to like do this, he's like, "Oh, buddy, you need help," and he rips off another bag.
Is he
Yay.
the Muppets guy?
Grover, what is his name?
Sweetums.
Oh, yeah.
Kinda.
Sweetums.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a
Terrifying, but it's one of my favorite
16
Muppets.
medicine check there. As he kind of like takes this bag, he like takes his paw, throws it in, pulls out a big heaping pile of something, and just like rubs it in your eyes.
Yay.
Yeah, you're no longer blinded, but your face smells a little
Oh, but I
weird.
wasn't blinded. I was
Maddened, right?
maddened.
Yeah,
maddened
yeah.
and poisoned.
Sure.
You're maddened and,
And
poisoned.
poisoned.
Yep. So poisoned is gone.
Yes.
Still maddened. Though.
Oh. Thank you.
Guiding Bolt makes it a flat roll for this turn, though.
Yes,
so.
it will. Okay.
Is it my turn?
It sure is.
Oh, great. So the thing that she did, Bright, it's not turning it back into good. It's just
You're not sure. It's like filling that void with this bright light. It's almost like a sun has been placed inside of it.
What?
Yeah, so I don't know if I should be trying to kill it now. If we can change it back.
I don't
Can
have enough
I-
spells for that.
I will
Yeah.
let you make an
I was gonna
insight
say,
check
can I
for
just,
me.
I'm not going to attack it, so
Okay.
I can
Yeah,
use that
yeah,
as
Make
my
an
check.
insight check as an
Oh,
action.
gosh,
I got
okay.
real loud.
Yeah,
Okay.
real loud.
We're just so
They're
excited.
they're very excited for you to make this roll.
Yeah, I guess. Insight 18.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
So you see this radiant damage inside of it, like breaking apart some of the bone in the back here. It looks as if it's like doing damage, not like it's reconstructing him.
Oh,
So you get the
okay.
feeling like this
So,
is just.
yeah, that's helping us
Yeah.
take it down.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, well, that was my action.
Okay.
So, is he soon? I could go up next to it. I'm going to go up next to it. Would that help you?
I mean, he's probably going to move closer to the ballista between now and then, but yeah. You can at least try for a opportunity attack when he does, and that'll be a flat roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get up like right here next to him if you want.
Sorry, it took me a second, but yeah, you're right.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
yeah.
Cool. All right. And then that is going to bring us to
Alfie's turn?
Alfre's turn.
Alfie's turn.
Alfre is going to continue to move. However, as he's kind of like being hit with this guiding bolt, it looks like it's harder for him to move forward.
Ooh. But I get to attack him.
And he gets to here. And you do get an opportunity attack against him with disadvantage if you'd like.
But it's a flat roll?
But it's a flat roll because that is with advantage. So if you want, you could not attack and then give the next attack advantage.
Well, no, Guiding Bolt is a round, not an
Is it
attack.
around?
Let me read.
Let's read.
On the hit, the next attack roll against this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
you're
next
right.
attack. But
All
honestly,
right,
I'm gonna Guiding Bolt it again and just hope your berries do it for healing. Just keep us alive for a little.
But you would have, it would be a flat roll for you as well.
It'll be a flat roll for me,
And a flat roll for
but
Frankie.
it would also be extra damage. Like, I would still get my sneak attack.
You would do better damage than I would.
It is 2d6. I don't know what the
I have a
line does.
1d10 plus 3.
Yeah, so you can get next to it and help. Maybe would that be better?
No. We're looking at a reaction right now. So it's attack or
Yeah.
no attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can attack?
Take it.
Take it?
I'll take
Okay.
it.
All right, you got advantage, which makes it a flat roll.
Flat roll. Oh boy, I haven't been so excited to roll a 16, 21.
Hey, all right, 21. Okay, so
Hey.
all right, claws or
not a
bite?
natural
What are you
one.
doing?
That's a bite.
Awesome. So you with this rank smell kind of on the fur around your nose, it clears your mind for a second as you boom sink your teeth into the bone here, and it's not engulfed in this like swirly madness anymore. It just looks like a bone. So go ahead and make your attack or damage.
Tigers love bones. I'm just saying that right now. Hey, 10 damage, I'm pretty sure.
10 damage.
Yeah, 10
nice. Okay. Boom! Your teeth sink into it, and you feel it kind of like break under your the strength of your jaw.
I'm doing something.
However, it does continue to move.
Okay.
It doesn't hold him in place.
Do I get dragged along like a kitten?
No, in fact, the bone kind of like breaks off in your mouth as he's moving forward. It's just like boom! You take this huge chunk out of it.
Tasty.
And
Another part.
it's looking pretty rough. You can start to see as it's moving, like the bones towards the back half of it are starting to like crumple and fall off. It's starting to lose its form as like this ethereal blackness kind of mingles with this white radiant damage that's going on at the same time.
I like it. I love it.
Yeah, and then that is
I
going
want
to
some more
bring
of it.
us to. That was your turn.
That was my turn. No, it was his
No,
turn.
that was his turn. That was a reaction. It's Misty's turn.
Yay,
It's
Misty.
Misty's turn.
Hey, Misty.
Hey, kill him this time.
I'll try.
Maybe like put him at like a singular hit point, so maybe I can talk to him.
Nah, let's just kill him.
yeah.
That's fine.
I think
That's cool too.
we've gotten all the talking we're gonna get out of them.
It asked. Oh, I should probably let you know. It asked me to help it. It says it doesn't want to do this.
Did it ask you to help it? I mean, I wasn't there and I didn't hear it.
It
but
says I don't want to help. That is what I say. All of this in
did,
like
did it
4
say
seconds.
I don't want to period help, or did it say I don't want to help?
It was a definite pause.
Uh-oh.
Stop that.
What you
Stop
gonna
that
do,
with the
Misty?
pause.
I think our research earlier was quite conclusive. The only thing we can do to help it now is to stop it.
You do you, boo. I'm not gonna say that again. I hated saying that.
I'm attacking with Psychic Blades at disadvantage.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Hey!
Cool
That was loud.
beans.
Sorry, everyone.
5 psychic damage.
5 psychic damage.
That'll do something.
Sneak attack is kind of essential for me. But hey, that's a modified 20 to hit.
That'll also hit.
So another 6 psychic damage.
Wow, awesome. So, boom, boom, getting these blades off as it's moving kind of slow. You managed to line that up a little bit better. Blam, blam. You see him like kind of. You see now there are cracks in the skull starting to appear as you're doing the psychic damage. Any movement?
No, sir.
Cool.
I'm going to
All
stand
right.
my ground right next to this ballista.
In that case, it's going to bring us to Frankie's turn. Right now, it has been shot. Right, the ballista. It has-
yes, it is empty.
It is empty. So, Frankie is going to load it,
Good call, bud.
and then he's going to aim it.
Blindedly.
Yep, blindedly. And that is going to be it for him, so then it's Kin's turn.
Yeah. It's close. You've got healing berries. I'm going to use my last slot. I should have marked that earlier. Last first level slot for another guiding bolt.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would that hurt me? That wouldn't hurt me, though, right?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
It's
It's
just
a ranged spell attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Another guiding bolt first level, and as I cast it, if it connects, I'm going to say things.
All right, let's see what happens.
I can't wait.
21.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, so again,
Guys,
kind
rolling
of
at disadvantage, not rolling at disadvantage is great.
it's amazing, right?
So
yeah.
orange juice caps.
So you,
True, it's kind of broken your
with
curse.
like the last remainder of energy you've got, you summon this arcane power inside you and throw off that divine guiding bolt. It does connect. You see again, like that white just gets brighter and more intense. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll for damage.
Cool. And as it connects, I'm just gonna try to like send some juju through the guiding bolt. Just how could we have saved you?
Okay.
Something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Ah! Ooh, that's good. Yeah, 15.
15. Awesome.
That is good.
All right.
15 radiant.
So at this point, you can see that as you're kind of whispering this, the white begins to overtake much of the darkness as it like starts to fill. There's just a little bit of swirling black space inside of his skull, but most of him now is kind of like broken apart and ethereal as the remnants of his skeletal structure kind of lay scattered on the ground here. He says, "This is the only way."
Oh, it wasn't a period. It was just a pause.
Okay, that's
Okay.
it for my turn. I try to make it hurt less. Like, not less damage, but like not as
heal it?
painful.
All right. Let's see what happens here. Okay. This doesn't really matter anymore, but okay. This thing kind of disappears and then pops up again over here. However, the trees do shake one more time as they explode around you. This is the last time they can do it, though. And I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
18.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh, hold. 12.
12.
I don't like that laugh. That laugh is a bad laugh. Yeah, 2 things on me. Oh, man.
Blinded again, unfortunately. But Frankie rolled a natural 20.
Cool.
So he's okay.
Okay, so does that clear the blinded condition that we had
in
before?
fact,
Okay.
yeah, we'll say it was because it was a natural 20. He's good.
But I'm still
You guys are
blinded.
still blinded
Yeah.
from the rules.
I'm fine. I'm great. Everything's good with me.
But Frankie kind of shakes it off.
I'll let him shoot the ball.
As a bit of like a droplet of water comes down from his hairline from before when he was in the water and just kind of washes it out. He closes one eye and he's like, I can see! And then it's going to be this bear's turn.
I had forgotten
Rub
that he
things
was
in my
paired
eyes,
with, like,
bear.
2 cubs.
Like, dude, I can't. I used all my movement to get up to here. I got a dash. 40, 40.
Sweetums, no!
55, 60. Okay, gets him right there. Within 5 feet. Phil, it's your turn.
Okay, so blindness. Can I still try to attack?
Yeah, totally. You just have disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So I can go up to him and still attack? As a blinded
And
tiger?
disadvantage
Yeah.
doesn't stack.
Disadvantage doesn't stack.
Even though you got 2 sweet hoops here. Where you want to go? Kind of in the
Two
middle?
sweet hoops.
Like you were before?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, sure.
But attack in the back.
Attack in the back. 19.
19. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yes. There it is. Okay. That is going to be plus 3, 11.
11. Okay.
11
11
damage.
damage,
The
that's
same
gonna be-
ankle.
So
Same ankle.
close. Okay.
Ankle biter.
An ankle biter.
You swipe your bite.
I swipe my bite.
You swipe your bite through the. It's kind of like this white void now that's around you. You feel it like connect in a strange way, as if you're like chewing air. However, as you do, kind of come out of it, your eyes are clear, and your brain is also unclouded. So yeah, it's almost as if it's like kind of coming back to a divine state, in a way. And then.
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop it! You said that it was breaking up.
It is. It's like kind of this white cloud now that's like formless.
Except
Just
for
the skull,
Don't
like a
give
bit
me
of
hope.
black, still like right there in the eyes. And then it is Alfre's turn. He
Oh.
stays put,
Oh.
but he is going to try to buck back
Oh.
at the bear.
No, he has a
Sweetums,
family,
no!
Alfred. He's got cubs.
He's got 2 cubs, which I remember
Oh.
now when I was thinking about hitting on him. No.
Rears up
We
and
warned you about
boom!
that.
Kicks
know.
him right
I didn't-
in the face.
No!
And
Yeah.
Sweetums, no!
He's still good. He's still good.
He's fine.
Is
No.
he?
No.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
got berries. We've got berries.
We've got all the berries.
We've got so many berries.
So
We've got
many berries.
we've got 10.
okay, that's going to be.
He's a bear. So, well, he's a werebear even.
I mean, it
He's got
barely
plenty of health
hit.
points. Plenty of health points.
Now's not the time.
Inappropriate.
Okay. And then,
Come on, do the bare minimum.
hey.
Oh, again.
Okay.
Too soon.
And then he's got to make a strength saving throw, which
a
he rolls
bear.
a natural 1 on.
No!
And he is propelled back 5, 10, 15,
Sweet
20
thumbs.
feet as he kind of like skids across the ground.
Is he conscious?
You see his head kind of pop up a little
Oh,
bit.
good.
Whew.
But his face is like severely burned from like the radiant damage that was just done to him.
He's got
Sorry.
bags of things he can put on his
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's fine. He's fine.
don't like the
and
way you're-
then that is going to bring us to
Misty.
Misty's turn.
Okay.
Guiding bolted.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have
Oh,
advantage on
so-
the attack, and your friend is right next to him still.
Cool beans.
So.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Straight roll because
Okay.
I'm still blinded.
Oh yeah, I didn't use that.
No. No. That's a 12 to hit.
12 to hit.
But hey, I've got an offhand attack.
Yep.
Hey,
Ayo.
that might be just enough.
But no, that one's a disadvantage because
Oh.
I'd already used the advantage.
That's true.
Blinded in the fire.
Hey, but that's a 19.
Hey.
19. Okay. So this
Okay.
is your psychic blade.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage.
So I still get my sneak attack with the D4. That'll do. That's 12 psychic damage.
Oh, he does.
Wow. Okay, so you fire the bolt off, and it just flies through the radiant energy, just like burned to a crisp as it does. So you draw your psychic blade, and Misty, finish him for me.
All right. So we're looking at a white, almost formless cloud with just this.
Yeah, like a skull is kind of floating
yeah.
on top of it with
a
these
cracked
antlers.
skull on
Yep.
top with
and there's
black
like this
energy in the eyes.
blackened thing, kind of like fighting to maintain control.
All right. My little psychic blade, which again looks like TV static, is going to fly right up in between the two eye holes, and then the skull is just going to collapse in on itself.
As
Cool.
it does, the radiant void kind of pulses in a few different ways. It's like intense, and you guys feel these blasts of heat on your body as it does. But then you, do you speak Celestial?
I don't.
You hear something in your mind, but you can't understand what it is. You hear a very clear thank you as it kind of closes in on itself and just explodes kind of here in the middle. I would like
No, that's okay.
Oh,
5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm cool. I'm a
10,
tiger. I'm good.
He's
Oh, no.
technically out of it.
Yes, he is. He's
yes,
out.
sweet thumbs.
I need Misty and Phil to make dexterity saving throws for me here.
Whee!
Oh.
I'm kind of okay at those. Not
Okay.
when I rolled that though.
Okay, that's 17.
17?
11.
11. Okay. You kind of see this coming, and you dive sort of like where you can. You dive over here behind this boulder as the boulder takes most of the brunt
Oh, good.
as it's blasted away. You, however, are thrown back a bit, and you take
Nothing. It's just a scratch.
just a
But the
scratch.
flesh wound.
Oh, those were a lot of dice.
13 force damage, or bludgeoning damage, rather.
Okay, you're still up.
I'm up.
You're
Okay.
up. Barely.
worries.
Barely.
With like a ringing in your ear, you guys look around as you see the sun just kind of like teasing the horizon a little bit as it's starting to get lighter. The bear sits up and says, "That was crazy!" And that's where we're gonna take our intermission. Cool. Awesome, guys. So enjoy your little bio
No, stay
break
here.
for 10 minutes. When we come back, we're gonna have you guess again for the second half who's gonna roll our first natural 20. So
We rolled a lot of those.
that's right. I mean,
Except for
consult
me.
your tarot decks, your magic 8 balls, whatever it is you want to see if you can figure out who's gonna win. And we'll see you guys in a few.
We should also do that and like win a. Oh, shit, stand up here.
Where's Mackenzie?
I'm Rhea.
And I'm Logan. We just wanted to say
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for watching Tales of Throssia.
We hope you enjoy it. We hope you enjoy the show. If you'd like to see more Tales of Throssia, as well as get updates on all the other awesome tabletop content at the Hive Collaborative, head over to www.hivechannel5.com.
HiveChannel5.com.
HiveChannel5.com.
And subscribe. It's free, and you'll get updates about Tales of Throssia, Enter the Hex, and all the other awesome shows at the Hive Collaborative. Oh, and please follow us on Twitch.
Or even subscribe.
You know, if you're into that sort of thing.
Thanks again, friends. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
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 That was today?
True. Nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous I had been to them. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease but may cause shield and destroy the phantoms of the archfiend. No sooner had the reverberation of my blow sunk into silence than I was answered by his voice, a succession of loud and shrill screams bursting suddenly from the throat of the chamber. The sob seemed to trust her, and then quickly swelling into one for a reason hesitated to interest. Utterly furious, I began to cry out about the risks of healing. Shall be lifted, nevermore.
Welcome back to Tales of Throssia Spirits of the Past. Hey guys. Fun first half, huh? It's even more fun when people win Amazon gift cards. So, here's what I've been told to do. I have this fancy little tray right here on top of the TV. I will be rolling a d20 to determine who the winner is. I do not know what number is associated to whom. That will be determined in the chat. So, here we go.
Can I see it? Can I see it? Can I see the
Let's
die?
find out. That's an 11. A healthy 11. Ken Colte, congratulations! Woo! $25 Amazon gift card coming your way. Quick shout out to Ken Colte. Ken Colte is actually a very good dungeon master and painted this mini for me. She has a Twitch channel about painting minis, and you should go check it out because it's awesome and she has great tips. If you want
Very good work. I
pass
like
this
that.
around, yeah, it's
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
very good work.
Don't
So, yeah.
pay attention to.
So buy some
Different
paints or
theaters.
brushes or something. There you
That is
go.
really impressive.
Eyeballs.
You got the eyeballs so well.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Eyeballs.
Good eyeballs, Ken.
Good
Colte.
eyeballs. That's the sign of a good painter. It really is, though.
Yeah, it's so small.
But like even the rocks are well done. That's
I know.
The best
Yeah,
part.
she's very good. So congratulations. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have you guys all submit in the chat again. Who you think is going to roll the first nat 20 of the second half?
It's gonna be me this time.
It's gonna be me.
Me.
I don't know if I'm allowed to sing that. I think it was just enough of a short thing.
Just
We're not
enough.
gonna
That's
get
not a
sued.
real rule.
Yeah, but yeah, check that out. It's
Oh,
good
yeah,
stuff.
okay.
Anyway.
know
Yeah,
her.
so go ahead and get those in now while I kind of clear my spot here and get the miniature back from
To see
Tori.
what's happening on the chat.
Oh, no, I'm not giving this back. I
Say
win
it's
this, right?
mine
She
now.
picked me.
Well, I had this just in case, like, I don't know, because no, you don't get flying speed until like level 8 or
Unless you
something,
say
right?
otherwise. Homebrew, am I right?
Homebrew. Yeah.
I actually have a friend who made a druid subclass that like their whole thing is flying and using flying creatures. And I actually really like it.
Someone's thing is a flying druid. Like, there's got to be a homebrew for everything. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Some people say that that's game breaking to do at lower levels, but I don't think so. I think that just means you're not a creative DM. No, I'm just kidding.
Heard that once or something.
I would ask Patrick to find some way to punish that.
Anyways, I think we've got all those votes in. If not, I'm sure you're getting them in now. So keep an eagle eye out for whoever's going to win next.
Can they vote for Frankie?
Yeah, totally.
forgot.
They can
Okay.
ask
Don't
for
do it.
Frankie too.
Don't do it, that's a mistake.
Misty.
Misty ache.
Oh my gosh.
And with that, let's get back into it. So,
It wasn't that bad, but it felt a little personal.
No, you're not a mistake, Misty.
Well, like
It's
just having people like pointing at you all around the room saying "mistake" doesn't feel good.
Sorry, I didn't
Bring
mean
up
it that
childhood
way.
memories again. Anyways,
anywho,
moving on.
so as you guys, the sound kind of returning to your ears as you kind of pop them a little bit, moving your jaws, nursing your wounds. You notice that the sky is becoming very, very light, but from what you recall, it was only like 4 in the morning when you kind of started this whole encounter. Thinking maybe the sun is going to be up soon, but you kind of look to the sky, and as you do, you see like this this brilliant point of light directly above you. And as you're looking at that, it kind of begins to descend.
Hope that's not the sun.
It's the sun! Everybody make a dexterity. No.
I was about to. We wouldn't need to. We all fail.
I'm thinking something other than the sun, but I'm not. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Is it just your deity just paying us a visit?
Well, I mean,
Hello.
Well, the bright light
Utah.
begins to kind
Okay.
of fill your vision a bit more, but it doesn't really begin to take any shape. Instead, it just kind of exudes out around all of you.
can I say in Celestial, hello?
Okay. You do. And as you say that, It's almost like the world around you disappears as you're standing in this complete void of white space.
Just her or us?
Everybody.
Oh,
But as you
no.
look around, you're each alone.
Oh.
So,
I'm a lonely
Oh
tiger.
no. Why are you rolling?
You just had to say hello.
I need everybody except Phil to leave for a moment.
And never come back. This is my show now.
We'll call for you or have somebody get you and bring you
This is
back.
the Tiger
next
Show
time.
with Phil. Hi.
Fine, I'm just gonna. We're not allowed to have these on camera, so I'm taking it with me.
All right. Wait till they're gone.
But you're still mic'd, maybe, so, you know, no chomp chomping.
Hope they hear me crunching.
Hola, Philip.
Hello, whomever I'm talking to.
This voice kind of rings out from all around you. You look to your left, to your right, from behind. It's almost as if you're kind of, even though your feet are sure-footed, you're kind of like floating in this white space.
Cool.
I
Hey.
appreciate what you did for me,
Yeah. Hey, no problem.
and I'm very sorry
Oh, no.
for any harm that befell you.
Oh, okay. Apology accepted.
You are not like the rest around here.
I don't know what you mean.
And can't help but feel a bit guilty for making you feel as if your what would have been powerful blows were slighted. I'd like to correct that in the future. And at that, you kind of feel like something fill your chest a little bit. It like is kind of like tingling at first, and then it starts to burn a bit, almost like as if you've got indigestion. And then it settles as you kind of take this deep breath and feel something ripple through your body. And you hear this voice say, "In the future, if you choose, once a day, if any of your attacks, your claws, your bites, whatever form you take, if they miss, you can decide to change that."
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do, as you are given the boon of combat prowess.
Whoa! That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. So essentially, once a day, you can turn any missed melee weapon attack into a hit instead.
Cool. Neato.
I wish that I could do more to reunite you.
Well, thank you.
I hope-
Someday.
I hope that that Orin is able to do that.
Me too.
Perhaps once the world is settled a bit more.
Me too.
I will say, beware the tabaxi. There's more to him than meets the eye.
I will.
All right. And with that, kind of the room around you begins to dim as you find yourself back in the forest.
Cool.
I'd like you to go, please, and bring back. That's going to be Misty.
I will do that.
Misty. Okay. So standing in this blank void, you hear a voice speak to you and say, "I'm sorry that you didn't hear what I had to say before. My tongue was bound a bit, but thank you."
I'm speaking with Alfred then.
More or less.
Okay. I'm really sorry we couldn't stop that from happening to you.
It is okay. It must have been my time. All is the will of Pleonus. Tell me, you carry a book.
Yeah.
For what purpose? To what end?
Well, there's a lot about myself and the universe, I suppose, that I don't understand. And I think if I can find enough of the pieces, I can put something together that looks like some answers. I've got a lot of questions about myself and why I'm different and how I came to be, and I'm just looking for answers, I guess.
The pursuit of knowledge is a noble one.
I like to think so.
I find you intriguing. There's something about your mind that escapes my mind.
There's something about it for sure. Yeah.
Well, the road to answers is often a complicated one, requiring many skills and feats and tasks.
Yeah, I've picked up a few skills on my way.
You helped me and saved those who I protected. And I would like to help you in this pursuit of knowledge.
I would appreciate that.
And you feel sort of a bit of a tingling in your chest. And it kind of starts to move up your throat, kind of like around your jaw. And it's almost as if like your jaw has fallen asleep as it starts to tingle up towards your mind. And your eyes go kind of blurry for a moment. As all of a sudden, you feel as if your brain is just kind of loaded with an encyclopedia.
Whoa, that's weird. Okay, yeah, all right, making sense. Yeah, this is good.
I can't guarantee perfection, but I can at least make you proficient in any skill you may require.
So he's offering to make me proficient in a skill that I'm not already proficient in.
Oh, he has given you the boon of skill proficiency, which gives you proficiency in every spell that you, or excuse me, every skill that you have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's a boon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's one more question I want to ask you. These men who came to hunt you, I don't think they're done.
They're not.
Is there anything you can do to help us find Spots or Apex or whoever these people are before they get to another spirit?
Yes. But that is not a message for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I still appreciate it.
Perhaps now you will be a bit more persuasive.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
And with that, the space begins to dim a little bit as you find your feet kind of back on the forest floor. And I'd like you to go and bring... actually, you can go for a moment, and we're going to have Frankie talk to this individual.
Have fun with that, Patrick.
Yeah, I will. I will definitely. So, viewers at home, this is going to be great. All right, so Frankie kinds of finds himself, again, like, with his feet feeling like he's on the ground, but almost as if he's floating. It's this weird visual effect, and for his mind, that is kind of more than he can bear, and so he starts just inherently starting to move his arms as if he wants to swim, and tries to breathe in through his gills, but it doesn't, like, quite happen, and so he's, where am I?
What did you get?
You are strong, but unfortunately not quite as lithe as maybe you could be. I saw that you were held at one point by these men and by the pudding. Sorry about that. There was pudding? So I'd like to give you a little help in the future. And with that, Frankie feels a bit of warmth again radiating throughout his limbs this time, as he has given the boon of the Unfettered, which gives him advantage on ability checks made to resist being grappled. In addition, he can use an action to automatically escape a grapple or free himself of restraints of any kind. Now you can be as slippery as the fish you used to swim with. Whoa. Thank you. And I don't know how the whole God thing works exactly, but like, if you could just tell Playana that I won't let her down and that I'm looking for those answers still, then that would be great. You are blessed. And with that, Frankie has a bit of the room dimming, his feet back on the forest floor. And I need, well, the only one left, I need Kin to come back out here. Come with me. And let's see. Okay, so you find yourself in this white space. It's interesting, as you stand here, you find yourself in your unchanged changeling form. Mm-hmm. And as you try to like impulsively maybe hide that a little bit, you find that whatever you try to do is just kind of immediately wiped away. You stand there with your pale skin, your dark hair, and you look around and hear a voice. In Celestial, it speaks to you. You have saved the lives of many today.
Are you my deity? Like, is this what's happening?
No, your deity? That's kind of an interesting question. I will honor any supplication that you give to me, but no, there is another that I think has a place in your heart.
You're not Playana, are you?
No.
Okay. Who are you?
I am the spirit of the forest that bears my name.
Okay. Do I remember what forest we're in?
It's the free forest. So this is, you gather as the spirit or the voice of Alfrey that's speaking to you now.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. It's much more eloquent now, which is why you didn't understand kind of before where the grammar was all strange. Yeah, it's speaking to you in a very refined form of common.
Okay, I am so
Or
sorry.
Not common, sorry, celestial, yeah.
I am so sorry we had to do that.
No, don't be. You were here at the right time to save me and to save the people that I watch over.
Okay, well, that's good. That's really good. Are you gonna, like, come back ever? Or are you, no, you're gone?
No, I was the last of my kind. I fear now that the forest will lose a bit of its magic.
So there are no other creatures like you?
Not in this forest.
Okay.
But there are others. And I have seen into the mind of this group. And I know where they are headed next.
Where is that? And why are they doing this? And why are they trying to turn you all dark and necrotic? And do you ever take people by chance? It's a lot of questions, but like, can you answer all three of those in succession, please?
I know that you have a pursuit of knowledge. That is okay to ask questions. First, to the north of Lullen Growth, in the decaying rise, to the west of the foothills, there is a place called Grinilzaz, buried beneath the mountains, lies a civilization that rarely sees the light of day.
Are they benevolent? Are they
They
malicious? As
a
human as anyone
playful
else?
folk.
Playful? Okay. That's terrifying.
If you have a belly for ale, you will do well there.
Okay, great.
They also have a patron. A large serpent creature that moves through tunnels, melted by the molten lava that resides deep beneath the stone. And that is where this band of murderers is heading next.
Okay. Quick question, kind of unrelated, and that's fine. But when your kind turns dark and corrupted, they do things to the people that surround them.
Yes.
If they take them, which I'm assuming they might be able to, do corrupted creatures ever take people or possess them or dissipate them to another plane or...
Many things can happen depending on the spirit that is corrupted.
Okay.
For example, I am a spirit of life. And as I lost my divine nature, I became a spirit of death, acid, that ate away the things that grew naturally around me.
What kind of spirit is this serpent?
It is a serpent of fire and strength.
Okay. Why is this group doing this? Do you know that? Who their contractor is? What their goal is?
I wish that I could tell you. There is a very powerful magic placed upon the mind of their leader.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You've done so much to help today. And I would like to help you in return if I can. You start to feel something kind of burning inside your chest. And you feel sort of like a part of your heart is opened up in a way that it hadn't been before. And you kind of breathe in this understanding of the divine in a very complex level you can't quite put into words. But you hear the voice speak to you and say, I can only imagine what you would do if you had more arcane power at your disposal. Now, once per day, you can cast any spell that you know or have prepared without expending a spell slot.
Okay. Is there any level limitation on that? Okay.
Just to the point that you can cast.
Awesome. Thank you, Alfred.
I thought that this would hurt a lot more than it did. But I'm at peace now, and you should know that.
That does help. Thank you.
I can also tell you that there is knowledge to be found in the chance of the unknown.
That seems like an oxymoron.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I get it. And you can't tell me anything about other spirits that might whisk away people, clear memories. Like if there's a spirit of memory or remembrance, and if it turns dark, if it makes people forget or forget about others, or...
Unfortunately, if there is, I'm not close enough to it to know.
Okay.
But there is one that knows much more than I, and I think you know the way he speaks to you.
He doesn't. He's a jerk. I don't know who they are. Do you know who they are?
Look to the cards. They'll show you more.
Alfred! Okay. Anything else you want us to do? Like, we're definitely gonna kill that cat dude, unless you don't want him. No, we're gonna, like, reform his memory, I guess, or, like, because there's magic on his mind, and...
You know, that's the funny thing. Many consider me, because I am a spirit of life, that death is completely out of my domain. That's
But
not
you-
entirely true.
So you do want us to kill him.
Death is an important part
It's an important part of killing
nature
him,
and life as well.
but also revenge.
Whatever is best for all.
Okay. So nothing else you want done on this plane before you go to where you need to go?
No, I'm already where I need to be. I'm with the people that I served in life. I just won't be able to help them as directly, but I'll still be there when they call on me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with that, the room begins to dim, and you find yourself feet planted on the forest floor.
Immediately go back into tiefling.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
All right, we can bring everybody else back out here now. They're just enjoying their chips.
I didn't eat because I thought the mic would still pick it up.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know if they muted them as they left. I threw them for a loop. Who knows? The people online could have been hearing them chat the whole time.
We didn't chat, but it's okay.
Oh man, I revealed so many personal secrets in there.
As Misty or as Max?
I've got them all.
Yes.
Tune into my Twitch later on tonight.
Ooh. What is a little OP, the Wookiee pie?
Tory Twitch.
Twitch.
Yes, so you all find yourself now. It appears that time has passed because the sun is indeed kind of up over the tree line,
Oh, I'm still tired.
and you can see people from the town starting to make their way through the
Oh, no.
trees.
Oh, we should get out. Also, let's loot the bodies for those things, those communication things. I don't want to have to tell these people that we killed their god.
I mean, I'm a lion, so you guys deal with it. Is my bear buddy still here? Did he go?
He is not here.
Sweet
actually.
homes!
Yeah.
Oh,
He may be around still, but he's not currently with you.
Yeah.
Also, you are no longer in tiger form.
Oh, that's right.
As you appear, you are.
Yeah.
As time would have expired.
Yeah. Here I am in my sweatshirt and mug.
Oh, we should tell them. So,
Do we need to? I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
we have an Apex cloak, right?
You do.
How many? I think we
we
picked up
killed
two.
a lot of people.
You did kill a lot of people, but you only
but
picked
I
up
think
2.
specifically picked up 2.
Yeah.
We can backtrack.
I think we need to
I was
leave.
wearing one at some point.
Hey,
I was wearing one too.
is the ground over there still covered in black ichor?
As you look over, it appears to be covered in fur.
Okay. Well, they're at least gonna get what they paid for. Not paid for. They get what they expect. They're gonna get what they
What they deserved.
are expecting. It's not. They probably won't realize what's happened here until next year.
Or, I mean, yeah. The forest will be different, so.
Well, I say we loot and leave. Not in that order, other order.
Loot who? Is
Yeah,
it others?
what exactly are you looking for?
So what I want to get is I want to see if there's anybody with the plate armor, but like just the breastplate that I can steal and like maybe forge to my own self. But then also more Apex cloaks, and I just don't want to have to answer any questions.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should get a move on. Yeah, this town. I don't know. Do we need to debrief with your friend, Warren?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to find him. Because he pieced out after we went all kind of violent.
Yeah.
So,
I don't blame him.
Oh, is that why?
I don't know, maybe. He's crazy.
I'm sure he brought us there to do something about it.
Kill people excessively.
But you know, I'm sure getting involved just isn't his style.
And I don't really want to get involved with these people, right? No, we should.
I really think we should.
Behold!
Oh, shoot!
no!
Alfred has blessed us again! You see the small halfling that you saved from the river
Let's
before
start again!
has stepped forward onto the bank here as he grabs like a handful of hair and he just kind of smells it deeply and he pulls it close to his chest and he looks up towards the sky and he says, "Bless you, Alfred, again for your generous spirit, for your lively humor, for all that you've blessed us with and will continue to bless us with. Long live Alfred!"
That's
great.
the
I'm
part.
gonna-
Okay.
Okay.
After he's finished with this, people are relatively condensed, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You see that they're mostly in a group kind of around, like, this area here.
Do I still have bone?
Do you still have bone? Oh, like that you bit
like
from Alfrey? No, all of that is gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So,
Okay.
since they're condensed, I'm gonna get just very close enough that I can cast thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that makes your voice really loud, yeah?
Well, can it also do like whispers around me? Not around me, around them.
Yeah, I think you can do whispers.
I think
I'm
you have
reading-
to pick an
Or is that
individual
press
for that
on-
one.
Instantly cause an unlocked door. Instantaneous sound.
You
gonna
cause
slip
an
into the
instantaneous
crowd.
sound that originates from a point within range, such as a rumble of thunder, a cry of an raven, or
ominous
whispers.
So I'm going to
whispers.
cast it from where the center of everyone is.
Okay.
And I'm going to send out whispers and say, all is well, but I will not be returning. Care for each other and know that I am still with you, even though I may not manifest. Do not expect me next year, but care for one another. Do right unto one another. And make peace with the forest. Also, your mayor is a drunkard.
Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Great.
Do it with advantage, though, because of the situation. Yeah.
Oh, none of us are anything now.
No, all of those conditions are gone.
Yay! I'm not crazy poisoned anymore.
That's awful. That's a 10.
10, okay.
That's 12.
12, okay.
They're not super smart, right?
You see, they all kind of like look around at each other, and many begin just dropping to their knees, kind of like with their face towards the sand.
We didn't hear this though.
No, I don't think so.
So we have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, you just see everybody go, but you do see her over here just kind of like whispering into her palm, kind of.
Oh no!
As,
What are you doing?
everybody starts to drop to the ground,
What?
and the mayor does as well, but then quickly he like kind of perks his head up and looks around and goes, "Ha! Drunken with life, Alfrey."
We're gonna interrogate that guy, right?
I don't know. He just.
He was talking to the ringleader. The ringleader was like bribing him or imbibing him or doing something to him. So we gotta kidnap that guy and interrogate him.
Maybe.
Are you guys trying to be stealthy, by the way?
I am trying to
I
be
am.
I would like stealth
I-
checks from all of you.
I think we should just go.
leaving. Stealth
I've wanted to
leaving.
am scrape for a while. Oh, Nelly.
I have to roll with disadvantage. Oh, can it get worse?
22. I'm taking some of the tigerness with me.
That's a fat 3.
Fat 3. Remember that you're proficient in this skill now, Misty.
threes
If
are
you
not
weren't
very
before.
stealthy.
I was.
And I am still
I
at
don't
disadvantage.
remember whether that's one of my expertise.
Oh, yeah.
ones, though. No, it's
What did
not.
you
So that's
get?
I rolled 2 3s in a row.
2 3s in a
12.
row.
I
12.
know.
Wait, do
The
we
12
get?
what'd you
do we
get?
get? Do we get advantage on this?
No.
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 What'd you get?
I got disadvantage.
Oh, I
because
got.
of
I
my
got a
plates.
21.
A 21. Cool. All right.
You don't even hear that.
Yeah.
You don't even hear that.
Well, let's see. Okay.
I'm just.
The you start to see the as you kind of like are talking to each other, you see the mayor kind of look around and start to like look up towards the cliffs, and you guys really quickly get behind the bushes.
We try to pull.
And then you kind of hear from beyond, like, "Quick, gather the baskets. We must take them to the tents." And then you hear a bit of like movement and stuff.
The tents?
Multi
Tense,
days.
yeah.
The tents?
In the tents.
It's tense in here.
But they're a tent. They have homes in the town, but they're going to tents. Shoot, we gotta get the dead bodies out of the way.
No, multiple days. Anything goes.
These are festival tents, not like.
Okay, shoot.
They're not going back to the poacher compound.
They don't share tents. They got more than 5 tents in the town.
Maybe they're all in cahoots. We still have to kidnap that mayor.
Oh, okay.
That's
So, where are we going?
I don't know. Multiple days now.
We're going to Griznanets. I was in a rush. I know.
Grinilzaz.
Grinelzads. It is.
What?
Oh shoot, my handwriting sucks.
It's a good thing.
I guess we'll stay here then. I don't know.
Celebrate multiple
Get
days.
some more pie
Can I roll a history check and know where that is?
sure.
from
It is-
Martha. Wasn't her name Martha?
With
Yeah.
at the foothills I cannot read anything,
Yeah, I'm
but I
wrong,
wrote
too.
it down.
The
So
decaying rise?
Yes.
the decaying rise, yes,
Okay.
Grinnellsatz of the decaying rise. We're going into the mountain, into the mountain near the foothills, and we're going. There's a big snake.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm going to flex a little bit here.
Okay.
So with a 22 in history, what do I know about...
You know what?
Grinnellsatz.
I'm gonna roll
Grinnellsatz.
2 to see if I can outroll you.
too. I don't know what we're rolling for, but I rolled a. What's
That's
the
a
roll?
10.
10? The history check.
History.
Frankie's gonna roll 2.
Why?
You
I
got
rolled
a 3.
17.
17, okay.
I taught a class. I took a couple classes in college.
Lawrence mentioned it before.
I did well in geography.
Grinnellsatz,
Grinnellsatz.
located at the not most western, but pretty close to the west coast, beyond the foothills of the decaying rise. You can see right up there the text right underneath that gold line. It says Grinnellsatz.
Okay.
There is an underground
You
city.
can't see it.
Tricky people, very tricky people.
They are playful people.
Playful.
This is an interesting race that you've heard tale about. Not a lot of people go there because they're not a very welcoming community.
Okay.
And it's also kind of hard to get to it, to be quite frank. But the rumors have it that this is a ancient race of peoples, a mixture, if you will, of dwarven blood and giant blood.
Oh.
What?
So they're normal size?
But they're weirdly proportioned.
They're jumbo shrimp.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, massive, muscular, strong, kind of average-sized creatures.
Okay.
Weirdly proportioned.
Yeah.
Just big but dense.
Yes, exactly. Swole, you might say.
Small.
Swole.
No.
Oh,
No.
gee.
No.
This is a people that have retained some of the traditions of both their giant and dwarven heritage.
Interesting.
They are excellent craftsmen. They have a great deal of knowledge about history of this world and the arcane nature of it.
Dope.
Many of them live quite a long time.
Cool.
Apparently. Again, like no one's, especially in the more recent centuries, no one's really encountered any of these folk.
Okay.
Ooh.
But so the legends say. In addition to that, there is rumored to be what has been called a worm that writhes below the rocky depths.
Gross.
Yeah. It is a beast of tremendous size that gives the people their strength and their fire. It's very passionate people and a very fun-loving people, as they like to drink quite a bit since they don't see the sun.
Well,
Self-medicating.
I think some of us can relate with COVID-19.
And how?
Yeah.
if you don't know when 5 o'clock is.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So yeah, they've got this big snake thing, and that's the thing that Apex is going to get next. So we gotta go there and kill the guy, because Alfred gave me the okay to kill him.
I would also like to clarify that is worm with a Y.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Draconic in nature.
Your mom's
Okay.
So should we, rest?
Yeah, can we
I think
loot?
we should, go a little...
You want to? I don't remember any bodies though.
There are plenty
We
of
left-
we
we left a
killed
few
like
of 'em.
12 people.
Yeah, but it's like daylight. It's all.
They've
gone,
gotta
right?
have money on them,
it's-
or at least like the camp. Let's go to the camp, poach the poachers. It's only justice.
Well, we can try it, but I bet they'll have already looted their comrades' bodies. You seem like the type.
Let's see. At least get
Well, we
some.
can see. Yeah.
Those around us.
yeah.
I'm game for that. I'm not
on
game
our
for going
way,
back to that
so.
camp. I got shot like 18 times.
We could like rest at that camp though.
Wait.
Oh yeah, nothing helps me fall asleep like the smell of decaying blood.
Doesn't everyone love
Bodies everywhere. That's my kind of Airbnb.
All right, so what would you guys like to do?
I would like to rest at a place that I can rest at without having to worry. I would wager we'd go back to
I mean, checkout time is at 11, so
Elkinford Tavern. Yeah.
It is at 11. That is true.
We can.
It's about like 8 in the morning right now.
That's true. Yeah, we probably could go back to town if we...
And we can lose some bodies on the way.
Okay, great.
I feel like
Thank
we're
you.
meeting halfway.
Yes, get some of those Apex patches so we can communicate to each other when we're out of range, but then also like pick
I don't
up
know
on
if
their
I trust
signals
that.
when we
I
get
don't-
close to them.
Well, I actually think the range on my telepathy is longer than that.
Oh.
than
Well,
that.
then
Cool close.
I could
let's
be
just
wrong.
keep
I don't
the
know what
ones
the
we
range on
have
the
so we
cloaks
can
is.
spy on them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I think it's a
If
good
it
idea.
works, let's loot some bodies in
Yes!
pure daylight in front of all this crowd of people.
No, the body's further away.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Further, a little
We've
further
killed
away.
a lot of people.
Yeah, bears be doing bear stuff. So
Bear's gonna bear.
yeah.
gonna
So and then I will say let's go back to Elkinford Tavern.
I'll meet you halfway there.
Yeah, okay. I think we can give that a try. I mean, if someone picks a fight with us,
Let's
So you're
loot some
gonna
bodies.
loot the dead bodies at the camp? Is that the idea?
We each
Fuck
find a
yes.
body and we just rummage through that corpse.
Gross.
elbow deep in corpse.
I'm gonna rummage through every single corpse I come across.
I need to make a constitution check. Okay.
Ooh.
Hey.
Ken is thorough.
I'm greedy.
All right.
It's like one.
All right. So where are you looking for these bodies? I guess is the question.
So the campsite that we're at now with the shooty shoot, we killed some people there, didn't we?
I don't want to
okay,
rummage
so-
where they can see us though.
Yeah, so there are people here at the river, so we got to leave the ballista sites alone.
Let's just go to
Where
the camp.
where we can loot bodies
We're up
is
on the
down
ridge.
the road.
Yeah, but there are
By the
people
camp.
down here gathering for
Yeah,
stuff. You guys
down
are like
the road,
behind
we
rocks
killed
and in the bushes right now.
Aracocras, we
Oh,
killed
yeah.
other guards.
Okay.
Like it's just
Okay.
a trail of bodies.
Okay.
Literally.
We go find
As
go
many
find
bodies along
a
our
couple
way.
bodies. We only have so much time.
Okay.
I say we each loot one body, and we see if we find any, and we see what we find.
Weirdest conversation.
Yes.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
buying into this world, all right?
Awesome. Cool. So I'd like everybody to make a survival check for me, please. See if you can find some dead bodies. That's ironic.
Well, we knew where we killed them.
Yes, you do.
18.
Now, interesting. I'm having you
Proficient
roll.
in that now.
18,
Wait,
18,
it just
18.
wait. What?
18. Okay.
That's 22.
22.
Whoa! You find all the bodies.
11.
Oh.
Okay.
What are you making
Oh,
us
let's have
roll?
Frankie roll too.
Why?
Are they
A
like?
7 plus.
Did people hide the
great.
bodies? Did their comrades hide the
They
bodies?
could have.
They probably
I mean,
did.
thieves be thieving.
So, you guys start to make your way back. Excited to find the trail of bodies you've left
Oh,
behind
she
you on
is.
your
She
adventure.
is the only-
Hoping to find some sweet loot out of it.
Loot
As you make your way back, you notice a few things. One, while the trails are still blazed here, it appears as if the cart marks have been covered over.
Yeah.
As you make your way back towards the camp is completely gone. The tent's
what I thought,
taken
yeah.
down, everything packed up, loaded.
Cool.
Well, they suck.
Yep.
No, that seems pretty good.
You
They don't leave the trace.
Yeah, you do, however, catch the scent of something that smells a bit off-putting. It kind of smells like burning meat.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't.
I follow it. Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
I let her follow it.
Okay. All right. You follow it. It's like as if. Well, actually, go ahead and
I'm
make
gonna
a.
stay with her for buddy system's sake.
Cool. Make a survival check for me. Since
that
it's
would be-
buddy system, go
oh.
ahead and make one roll, but with advantage.
All right. Frankie's staying with me, I guess, Misty.
It's like a 12.
12. Okay. You see that there's like a small beaten trail that was recently kind of made to the north a bit, deeper into the woods. Or excuse me, not to the north, the south a bit, deeper into the woods. And as you make your way through, you see that it looks like things have been dragged through here. And the scent starts to get stronger and stronger. As you approach, it's not a very smoldering fire anymore, but you see that there are indeed what appear to be the charred remains of individuals that have been kind of heaped together in a pit that was sort of haphazardly dug, tossed in. And yeah, there's a bit of smoke still rising from it.
I really want to kill that cat. Cool. I go back.
Okay.
I agree. These spots should totally die.
So that mayor is shady as heck.
As
Yeah,
you
but he's like regular.
He's like
innocent
dumb
person
shady.
Yeah, I think he's just a regular old schmuck.
As you make
But-
your way back, something lights on your shoulder, and you hear the flutter of wings as an owl with a small patch in its beak kind of drops it in your hair and then takes off again. You look down to see it's a apex patch.
We have 3 now.
3 now.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Friend's pretty cool.
That was cute.
Yeah, let's aggressively interrogate the mayor.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some sleep first.
Yeah, let's go
sleepy
sleep.
time
Let's
for,
go sleep.
for old
Okay.
Phil.
Yeah, let's go
I am
sleep.
just human after all.
Ooh,
Cool.
I figured out how to skill override.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to do some tweaking and customizing on your character sheets,
Yeah.
but that's
What
okay.
I just
Oh yeah.
remember.
Yeah, just remember to write it down in your notes.
Hey,
Okay.
did any of you have like a weird vision?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I talked to Alfred, I think.
Okay, so you guys did that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an extra like spell slot, so that's cool.
Hey, cool. I got I can make misses hit once per day.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it.
I'm slippery.
Yes, you
Oh.
are.
It's like, who's talking?
As in like,
You slippery
Like
devil,
you're
you.
slimy?
keep track of.
Nobody can pin this down.
I mean, no, they cannot. No, they can't. What?
We might need to at some point.
What about you?
I just learned a bunch of stuff. So I've practical stuff.
Oh, good.
I've learned a thing or two about most things.
Jack of all trades.
You could call it that, yeah.
Let's go
Maybe even like a queen of all trades if we're talking like card values, face card
Oh
values.
shoot, that's good.
That's pretty good.
I know.
Step up.
I wouldn't call myself a king of all trades. That would be immodest.
Your hubris only goes so far. Let's sleep.
Yes, I am with
Okay.
that idea.
So you guys are heading back to the Elkinford Tavern?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What is your plan? Are you just gonna kind of like walk out of the forest and go? Or are you gonna try and be sneaky about it, find your way?
No,
is,
is there any reason to be
um,
sneaky? The fact that you've asked makes me a little worried.
I'm gonna turn into like a random villager.
Yeah.
I am going to sneak because why not?
Okay.
I mean, I think we should sneak until it's possible to blend in with the fair crowd.
Yeah.
Remember, you'll have to cross the river before you can get to the other side back to town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna trail behind them so
Oh,
my
really?
sneak does
We
not
crossed the river. Oh, we did cross the
impede on
river.
their
Cross the
sneak.
river. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
All right. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna trail behind so I don't screw them over.
20. Was it? It was. Okay. 18.
14.
14?
22.
22.
Gross.
And Frankie
Oh
rolled.
shoot. He's slippery, right?
He is. He rolled an 18.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, so you guys very quickly, with Frankie kind of showing you the way, he's like, if you slide down the rocks this way,
You're really
then
taking
it
the
don't
slippery.
rub your
Ghost
scale.
fish.
It doesn't rub your scales wrong.
You have scales?
Yeah, if you. And then he starts making his way through the water very quietly again, showing you guys a way to get across.
Sweet.
You make your way across the river and through the woods.
You couldn't
I
resist.
couldn't
Tavern we
resist.
go.
To Elkinford's Tavern we go. You make your way across, and as you do, again, you start to as you start to approach kind of the tree line, you begin to hear that same festival music that you had
Ooh.
before. Yeah, what's up?
Before we do that, I am going to, hoping that we rest, I am going to use Speak with Animals and call back into the forest to Mr. Bear and say, "Thank you, Mr. Bear. We shall meet again in the future.
Ask him if he wants to come with us.
And if you want to, meet us at Alkinford Tavern as a werebear or as a frightening normal bear. That's where we'll be."
All right, go ahead and roll a d100 for me.
Can I like use thaumaturgy to help him amplify his voice?
That's 8,
8.
I believe. 008. Yep, 8.
Yep, cool. All right, that's a pretty good roll. All right. we've devised a luck system. If you guys are familiar with Call of Cthulhu, for example, it's kind of similar to that, where essentially what I do is I roll a d100, I have them roll a d100. If they roll less than what I roll, then perhaps something fun will happen. So,
And by we, he means just him. We have not contributed to this luck system in any way whatsoever.
Speaking from myself and Alfrey. All right, you guys make your way back to town. As you do, you kind of like skirt along the edge of the woods until you see kind of an opportunity to start blending in with this parade of individuals coming through these large kind of woven baskets just piled high with different furs. Not that it's all the same fur, but you know, different baskets. You guys are making your way through. You can hear that there's lively chatter. People are just excited. They're making their way as they wind through towards what appears to be a few large tents that have been erected in the middle of town, kind of like towards the town square, kind of fairly close to where the pie stand was. You see that there is indeed an opportunity once you kind of get there to make your way down that trail that led to the Elkin Fir Tavern. Or if you want, you could kind of see what's going on around here in the tents. What would you like to do?
I would like to actually get enough of that fur to make something out of it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea.
How would you like to do that?
I would like to approach someone who has seems to be a lot of fur and
Okay.
just offer to buy it.
Can I come with you?
Sure.
Yeah.
We're just normal people
I
here.
am a normal townsfolk.
And so am I.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So you approach. You see that there's someone. They have like a couple of different baskets, like one on this hip, one on this hip.
Yeah.
Kind of like a heavier set gentleman.
Ooh.
Appears to be about 6 foot tall.
Whoa.
It looks like he's got like kind of really curly blonde hair that's like really tight, kind of pretty short though. He has a bit of a higher pitched voice. As you guys approach, you can hear him laughing and saying, and that's how we had to, bury the cat. Hi.
We weren't able to gather as much for Multiple Days this year. We only have a little bit, and we're trying to make like a big throw blanket.
Oh, did you sleep in?
No,
that happened to me last
just
year.
A little bit, right? Do you mind if we maybe borrow some of your contribution from the spirit of the forest?
Well, I kind of need a lot. I'm a bigger guy.
Well, we're willing to buy it off of you, and maybe I could even help you spin it.
There's no need to buy on modal days.
Oh.
Not on modal day.
Oh.
Alfrey will find a way. Here, and he just
Thank
swings
you.
one of these big baskets over towards you, and he kind of hands it over. He says,
Oh,
"There,
thank
take that
you.
carefully."
Yeah, I got.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. So, what's your name, sir?
My name's Gerald.
Hi, Gerald. Thank you so much.
So welcome.
Hey, Gerald.
Yeah.
I've got this cool, slightly burned, singed red sweatshirt. It's called a sweatshirt.
You
It's
could
got a
use
little
it to
pocket.
supplement. Like you can just weave in the bits of the mottle into the
looks forward.
sweatshirt.
He looks. His eyes get really big, and he kind of like reaches out and touches. He says, "It's so soft."
It is so soft. I knew you'd like it. It's got a convenient pocket for whatever you're carrying. And it
even just
actually
your
looks like
hands.
it's big enough for you. You want to try it on? I will trade it for that fur in your hand.
I'm okay. Sure.
Cool.
And I think if you like repair it with the mottle, then maybe it'll help cover it and it'll stretch a little further.
That's true.
That's a really good idea.
Fur on the edges,
Yeah.
Like
hood.
fur lined.
on the old cuffs.
Yeah.
Fit you perfectly.
Gerald, this has been hasn't this been fantastic?
This has been so great. I'm so glad that we bumped into you, Gerald.
Gerald,
Me too.
buddy.
You guys, they say that strangers make the worst modal days guests. And he gets really close to your face with like a big smile. He says, "But I think they're the best."
So do we. Well, we're not strangers anymore, are we, Gerald?
Nope, we're best friends. He reaches into his pack that he's got at his side, and he pulls out a box. He hands it to you.
Gerald, I don't have anything to give you.
No, you've given me so much already. Just a
Oh.
smile and friendship.
Gerald.
Thank you.
Hey, do you know where the mayor is by chance? We really want to wish him a happy multiple days.
He kind of gets up on his tiptoes so he can see up over most of the people. He says, the mayor is right over there. And he kind of points to, it's through the opening of the tent. You can see it's like towards the entrance of one of the 3 tents that's been set up here, but it's just like just across the way. It looks like the mayor is currently speaking to a few other halfling-sized individuals, and they're just having a great time.
All right, I'm gonna stuff my stuff in my pack. Gerald, a pleasure as always.
Always.
And I'm gonna go towards the mayor.
Okay, have fun.
I will.
Okay, as you're carrying this box too, you get like this whiff of it, and it smells like cinnamon and like sugar. And as you kind of like peek inside, you see that it's like packed with what looks to be like 6 giant cinnamon rolls.
Oh my gosh, I feel like a jerk. I'm gonna take them anyways.
Yeah, you do. You
Hey,
take
I
them.
gave him a sweatshirt. Now, it's from the Gap, and it's really warm. So
Frankie says, "What's the gap?
you know what? It's the Gap, but okay.
Is it like the ugly deep?" You guys make your way through the crowd to the outside. This crowd kind of spills open, revealing the beautiful blue sunlight above you. Even though today is Modal Day, it's a little bit warmer than maybe what it would typically be on a cool autumn day like this.
Climate change.
Sun's, yeah, right. Patron deity change. And the sun's kind of, like warming your skin. It feels pretty nice, especially compared to the cool, wet air that you were in the night before. You approach the mayor.
I'm just gonna be my sane, cheery self and just say, Mayor, would you like to dance?
He looks at you. His eyes kind of narrow a bit, and he says, "My dear, I'd love to."
He
I'm
got
gonna
me.
pick him up and dance off with him to
Okay.
a corner where no one will see us.
Awesome. So yeah, you do.
What's your angle here?
I always wonder that. You're into taking people to corners.
So I want you to make just like a general charisma check for me here to see how sort of like beguiling you are. Not
Here we
deception,
go.
not persuasion, just
Great.
charisma. Yeah.
Great. Where are
Meanwhile, Misty's just standing, taking it all in.
17?
No,
17, nice.
He's like sitting on a hay bale, just like.
Yeah, I am.
So you do indeed kind of sweep him off his feet, quite literally, raising him up to eye level with you.
I'm pretty strong.
But he's also kind of heavy.
halfling? Oh, yeah,
and so he's
dense,
like,
dense.
so yeah, it's really his name is Thimblestout, his last name. As you pick him up, you kind of have to put him back down a couple of times as you're twirling around. He's like, "Whoa, you're very good at this."
Okay.
You make your kind of like twirling around, getting him a little disoriented. You make your way to sort of a back corner behind one of these tents. As you put him down, he's a little out of breath, and he says, "My dear, you are so light on your feet."
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna set him down. I'm
Okay.
gonna put him in a corner, and I'm gonna let my eyes go blank. I'm gonna say, you were speaking with the cat earlier this evening. He imbibed you. What were you discussing? I have very little time. Please be very, very brief, but very specific about what you were discussing.
Make an intimidation check.
Cool.
I love it.
16.
16.
Hey.
His face kind of goes pale as you put him down and turn your eyes black and say this to him. He says, "I thought I recognized you. Those eyes. Gods. Yes. His name is Spot. He was a guest here. He announced his arrival well in advance. He said that he was here to investigate the woods, that he was going to try and find other signs of large creatures to hopefully revive the forest."
Do you know where he operates out of, or any way you told you to contact him, or anything like that?
No, I just have this, and he hands you a sort of a rolled up piece of parchment. There is what appears to be a broken bit of wax, kind of like still on it. He hands it over to you.
If you have any other information that you think might even be slightly pertinent, you better tell it at this very moment.
To be quite honest, I don't remember much from last night.
That's fair. Don't drink anymore. And I walk away.
You kind of hear under his breath, he says, "I can't guarantee that." And you walk away. Okay.
Parchment, cool. I'm gonna just stuff that
Okay.
into a
The fur.
clothing. and leave and change
Leave and
as
change.
soon as I can find privacy.
Okay, awesome.
What is there anything here that would be fun, or should we just, because we all need to rest.
Yeah, I'm
having
going actually
stayed-
just to the tavern.
So yeah, you see at this point.
bed.
Yeah, you see at this point, like in the third tent, it looks like a lot of the fur is kind of being sorted in these other two tents, different colors and shapes and sizes and stuff like that, different lengths. And as they're sorted, eventually they're being taken in baskets to this third tent. You can see towards the back of that tent what appears to be several large looms that apparently require multiple people to operate it. And it looks like people are just kind of like hopping in and taking turns. As someone brings in a basket, they tap out one of the people, they go and they get a drink and enjoy some food. Just this lively sense of community as they're making all these things together. So you guys make your way back towards Elkinfur Tavern. It's pretty empty. In fact, as you approach, you can see that it's closed from what it appears. Doors locked, lights are out.
Can you be tricky?
Yeah, but I mean, people usually lock doors for a reason.
We want to sleep, right? Like we could
Yeah,
sleep
but I
anywhere.
really don't want to pick this lock in broad daylight.
Okay, let's sleep.
We got bedrolls, right?
Yeah.
We're just people carrying. We can just
Let's
go.
let's get on the road. And after we go about a mile, we can just get off on the side of the road and take a nap.
Yeah. Cool, let's go in the direction of Grinzilzaz. Grinzilzaz?
Yeah, that one. Grinilzaz.
Grinzilzaz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleep.
Okay. Sleep? Okay, so you guys are gonna just sleep on the road, essentially?
No, off the side of the
Off
road.
the side of the road, yeah.
Go
Yeah,
way
yeah.
down
We're
the
gonna camp.
road.
No, I mean
Middle of
like,
the
yeah, like as if you're
Right
leaving
on the
town.
road.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, awesome. So so you guys kind of go off a little bit, far away from all of the ruckus that's going on. As you're walking out, you see a few young children run by, kind of playing tag, chasing each other, things like that. One of them seems to have constructed some sort of like kite that they're dragging behind them and trying to get airborne. You guys make your way across.
I
though.
help him.
Do you help him?
I'm gonna help him try to get it actually airborne.
You're gonna
Okay.
use Gus?
Make a dexterity
No, I'm
check
just gonna-
for me
You're
here.
gonna use Dad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use that.
Make a dad check.
Oh, that's not great.
You
we
set
got?
on fire.
Well, no, but you're helping, so this is with advantage.
Oh, of course. How could I forget? Okay, well that is a 10.
Okay. It's not too hard to get a kite airborne when you're running like that.
Yeah.
What you do is you see an opportunity to like kind of correct the kid on how he's holding it.
Yeah.
And eventually you realize that it's gonna be much easier to show him, so you're just like, here, and you kind of like he kind of climbs up on your arm a little bit, like on your shoulder as you grab the string and just start running around with it, and it catches the
There we
air,
go.
starts flying through. It's
Critical success on
yeah,
Dad.
it's like this this little boy. He's it's so cool. Look at that, and he starts explaining like, you see, I drew underneath it. There's like a little dragon there, and there's a unicorn over there. I've never seen a unicorn, but they say that they live in the woods. And yeah, and eventually,
Ew.
as you kind of start to lose your breath, you put the boy down.
Which is quickly.
He says, "Thanks, mister," and
Yeah.
kind of runs off again. Now
Of
that he's
course.
got it, he catches it pretty quick and starts. And he's, guys, runs towards his
Boom.
friends.
That's the best thing I did today.
We did kill a lot of people. We need some karma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I catch up to them. Did you see that?
You did
I
so
flew
well.
a kite.
Good job.
Thank you.
So you guys set up camp? It's pretty early on in the day still. I'd say probably still about like 10 a.m. you know?
Sweet.
Yeah.
So we could still take part in multi-days if we got up in enough time.
Maybe for an 8-hour long rest, that would put you at 6 p.m. Right, just in time for dinner.
There we go.
Modal dinner.
Multi dinner.
I can't.
Or it's the best dinner. Okay.
Before we bed down, can I just take out my playing cards and just like, yeah, let's take out the Ace of Hearts and just put it on top of the deck and say, dude, come on, man. Come on.
So there's a
Give me answers.
It's a beautiful kind of like inlay here on these vellum cards. As you pull it out, you take a look at it, you stare at it, kind of willing something to happen. Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
13.
13? Okay. Nothing happens.
You know what? It really sucks when a giant, evil, deified elk gives me more communication than you, so. And I just angrily go to sleep.
Someone walks by you at this point, kind of coming out of the woods. They're carrying a large satchel, kind of what appears to be full of firewood of some kind, and a large axe kind of hangs at their side. Looks down at you. He's got a large kind of like strawberry blonde beard with like red hair as well. And he looks down at you and he says, "I think you're trying too hard."
I think you've got really great hair. I was going to insult you.
He gets down close to you and he smiles with a smile that looks oddly familiar. And he says, "I think you might have more luck if you actually look for luck." And he stands up again and starts walking off.
Wait, I'm
towards
walking after him. Wait, excuse me.
Yeah.
Guess what does that mean? What does that mean?
He turns around, he puts the bag of wood down, he says, "It means you drew a card on purpose?"
I have the deck with me. Okay, I'm taking one randomly.
Okay.
Drawing it out.
Good luck.
What card is it?
Is it a magic trick? Am I supposed to? Are you
No,
guessing the card? Okay.
Kim, leave the poor guy alone. We've had a really long night.
The lumberjack just wants to go with his wood.
I'm not gonna get satirical. Tell me what the card means.
He chuckles, this very deep kind of like guttural chuckle. He says,
That's the best kind.
he says, "I can't read.
You know what shapes are, and you know what numbers are.
These are,
Okay, what
I've
card?
spent,"
What
he gets
card
close,
is
he says, "I spent most of my time growing up in the woods."
What's your name?
He winks at you and starts walking towards the,
I'm still.
Okay. He turns around and he says, "You are gonna give me away. I'm just trying to help these people out."
What are you? Oh wait. Oh. Orin?
He looks at you confusedly.
Is that the name of your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in the woods trying to bunk down here right now, but
Yes.
I'm gonna keep following you until you give me. Are you Orin? Are you Orin?
No, I'm not Orin. He kind of like looks at you and very sneakily, sleight of hand check, but not very good, kind of sticks his hand out from the side that he's carrying this big bag of wood, and you see his fingers start to change a little bit into large claws. It looks as if it's maybe like bare hands.
oh, his bare hands for
Hey,
chopping.
you wanna come? What's your actual name?
I've told you guys my name already.
Do you have like a human translation, like a common translation?
No, when I'm in town, I just go by Frank.
Frank, cool. Frank, I'm so sorry. I thought you were someone else.
I gotta get back to my kids. Is it okay if I drop off this
Yeah,
wood?
sure. Go for
Okay.
it. Sorry, man. I'm
No,
so sorry
he
to bother
says,
you.
"Hey, I'm glad that you're alive."
Thank you for making me alive.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I really appreciate that.
Just maybe avoid the high places from now on.
I can't guarantee that.
He puts his hand on your very muscular arm and kind of squeezes it a little bit. He says, "You seem a little squishy," and he starts walking off towards the center of town.
Bye, Mr. Bear.
I try to say this name.
Bye, Frank.
Okay, I actually go to sleep now.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, it's an 8-hour rest that I need, but only 4 hours is the trance.
Right.
The other 2 hours, I'm just writing down new observations in my book, new ideas, new hypotheses.
Okay.
You know,
Awesome.
everything that I've gathered with this, this brush with a celestial being.
Yeah. Go ahead and
I've
make
got
an
new
intelligence
ideas.
check for me.
I would help you, but I'm sleeping.
Billy. 6.
6.
Yeah.
What would this be if it was a Arcana check?
If this was an Arcana check, it would be an 8.
An 8. Even with
rolled
your
a
proficiency
2.
bonus?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the proficiency bonus is only a 2 right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So, you've got a hunch, and you're gonna kind of follow it a bit, but it's too much to kind of work out in the time you've got
It'll
right
take
now.
some time. That's
Yeah.
okay.
He's having a hunch.
Yeah.
He's having a hunch.
That's all from me.
Okay. All right. Sweet.
There's the crying baby again.
Yeah.
No. I shoot up from being asleep. What is happening?
Yeah. So, so Phil, while you're trying to sleep,
Oh no.
you the image of what you saw before kind of comes back to your mind. You can hear the voice of 2 little children
Oh no.
as they're kind of playing what appears to be on the carpeted surface.
Oh no.
There's a lot of toys kind of strewn about,
Typical.
and you feel like you really just want to sit down on the couch and just watch these 2 kids play. And as you sit down, it's almost as if the chair kind of falls out from below you, and you feel like you're falling, and you do that kind of like startle wake up thing, and you look around and find yourself just back in the middle of this festival that's going on.
Do we notice him like wake up?
Let me see.
I go as I wake up. That's how I wake up.
No, the only person that would notice Phil wake up is Phil.
I've woken up. Okay. I look at. I pull out my magical watch to see what time it is.
Okay, cool. You do indeed. As you take a look at it, it's only moved about an hour from the last time you looked at
Okay.
it.
I try to bunk down again
Okay, cool.
because I don't notice anything around me.
Yeah.
It's just a bad dream.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys take a full rest. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to press that button.
Well, hold on. He's rolling a lot of dice here.
Okay, cool. Yep, you guys take a nice long rest.
Yay!
Can you show me where that is? Oh,
Yeah.
button that says long rest. Cool.
And you have to tap it twice.
Take.
Why do I-
Yeah, you have to hit it while it says confirm. There you go.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Oh. Read
I got all of my spell slots back.
This feels so good.
So,
I can
0
choose.
spell slots.
I can choose new spells. I will do
I can
that
too.
now.
I'll figure that out later.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll figure that out later.
So,
I really should.
as let's see. So, Kin, especially as you kind of like open your eyes here and start to look around, the town is much more quiet than it was before, and all you can really hear is like a bit of wind, kind of blowing through. As you stand up, you take a look down at where your comrades were sleeping, and you see that their bedrolls are empty, but they are still lying there.
Guys.
You then cast your eyes towards town and see that it's empty. Music has stopped. There's no smoke rising from the chimneys. And yet it's pretty bright. You know, you gather it's probably around 6 o'clock. But the town is just empty.
Hello.
Not very many people have an accent like you and I. As you turn around, you see the face of the barmaid that you saw the very first time you gathered in helping her.
Martha.
Wait, what?
Martha Mayberry, the tavern owner, is standing behind you. Kind of
Turn
in
around
between
and
the
face her.
bedrolls here.
Hi, Martha.
Hello.
Hello. Where is everyone, Martha?
It's the same place that the others have gone.
I'm gonna hit her.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
That was my first instinct too.
5.
It's a 5. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
what are you trying to hit her with? It's
My
like you
fist.
deck her. Cool. All right. So as you like go towards her to throw that punch, it just kind of like moves through her body as it kind of evaporates into ethereal mist and starts moving around you.
Whoa.
As you hear whispers from all around you, you hear very familiar voices from your childhood.
I get
as they're
so
saying-
upset that I just drop into changeling.
Okay. You start to hear. At first, it's cries for help. Can't help us. Can't help us. Can't. We're so scared.
Oh, I cover my ears.
And as you cover your ears, the voices start to get a little bit louder, and they start to get a little bit more mocking. You're not going to find us. Not you. No, not you.
Where are you? Where do I need to look?
And then it's just silence.
Asha! Cries!
You guys see Kin in her bedroll kind of screaming out these names. Her appearance has shifted. Where she is apparently not a tiefling anymore, but a very different kind of looking creature. But you still gather that this is your friend based on her voice.
Misty, lend me some book knowledge. What's going on with her?
I can think of a number of different checks I could make to discern what's going on
Would
here.
he know just from your backstory?
No, nobody knows backstory.
I've known.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've known only a form of her.
And
Okay.
you only know
I've-
how pervasive changelings are in this area.
I suppose
her at all.
we've observed that she can change.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that could have been like, yeah.
So go ahead and make either a nature or a history check for me.
Okay, it's the same either way. 15.
15. Okay. You've never seen any people like this before. Again, things that you've read about in books. Yes. This is a race of creature that is to the east, to the southeast specifically, kind of south of Ghoul Crest and in that area, or at least used to be. These are changelings.
She's a changeling. They used to live in Ghoul Crest.
No, of course, yes, changeling. What?
You've seen that she has the power to change her physical appearance. This is what she looks like when she's not affecting someone else's appearance.
Is that bad? Are they bad? I know.
Clearly, she's in some kind of distress, and I'm gonna try to wake her up.
I'm just still
Awesome.
covering my ears and like calling after them without an accent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay. Check one thing really quick here.
What are you checking?
Oh, just
Please enlighten us.
Just stuff. Okay. Okay. As you kind of shake her a little bit, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me, just really quick.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
It's 14.
14. Okay. She opens her eyes and sits up quite quickly. At first, when you see her eyes, they're just this jet black color. And then all of a sudden, her face kind of like changes in this weird amalgamation of different things as she's awake. As she shouts out these different words that sound like names, she takes on very specifically the appearance of a half-orc, a male, and then a tiefling woman as well. It looks different from her regular tiefling appearance. And then she kind of comes back into herself, this tiefling form, pretty quickly, that you're most familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Oh, okay.
Okay, Ken.
Hi.
You seem
Yeah,
like you're having
hey.
a pretty bad dream.
So you're cool and different, which is not a bad thing. Just what's happened with your body there?
What?
You're all kinds of shapes and forms.
Yeah.
And I've seen The Thing and Terminator 2, and neither of those proved to be good.
Listen, Phil, I don't know what you're talking about right now, but she has a right to her privacy. Okay?
You've seen me change forms all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
There's Kilvarin. Yeah. You know Krasvas.
Yeah.
That's the strong lady. I was like a ton of things that I do, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
There's the accent. Okay, cool. No, just checking. Sorry. I'll be over here. Just not suspicious at all.
Hey, Frankie comes over to you. Some people look different. I
come
know.
on. You're making me sound like I'm racist or something over here. That's pretty suspicious
Thank
that
you.
she's
You are
changing
being
the
Frankie.
voice.
Sensitive.
I just want you to know. I just want you to know. You're safe here.
Yeah.
We don't care what you look like.
Thank
You're
you.
kin.
I'm just gonna go to sleep now.
And that's where we'll end for the night.
I'll remind everyone that I don't know Kin. I'm the only one who doesn't know Kin. She doesn't know me.
No, we
Just
just
saying.
think you're a jerk.
Yeah, I know. I feel like what everyone's like, that's okay.
So we didn't have any natural 20s in our second half, which means...
Unless I roll one right now.
No, doesn't count.
It's a 14.
It's a 14 anyways. Guys, that means that the amount rolls over to Wednesday's first half. Wednesday's first half gift card value is now $50. If someone gets that, there's still a $25 gift card, I believe, in the second half. So total of $75 potentially that you could get by tuning in to watch our Tatery Tot Friends on Wednesday. So Wednesday, 7, twitch.tv/The Hive Collaborative. We'll see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome.
you.
Thank
Have
you.
a great night,
Thank
okay?
you. I'm not racist.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys again. Stay well, stay safe.